Welcome in, everybody, on this. We are here at Thomas Ray Boyka Gymnasium for the Substate game. And it has been a great day for basketball. I talked to Coach Abernathy. I'm sitting alongside Jonathan Gallant tonight with War Eagle Radio, and I want to open tonight by saying thank you, John, because we would literally not be on if you guys didn't step up and help us tonight.
Well, we appreciate it, and, anything for our District 13 counterparts here.
Yes, sir.
So it's up to Humboldt tonight and up to Middleton on the road to represent District 13 in the Glass House at Murfreesboro. So, and, we got some little connection here.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
got Darian Taylor from West Carroll. So, and we got a couple of West Carroll folks, West Carroll faithful that are here to cheer on Darian and see what he's doing. District 13A most valuable player, Darian Taylor. Yeah. And then you've also got your Kendrick Taylor that was the Region 7A most valuable player. So, and you've got some good stars on here. So, I'm glad to come here and be able to kind of show a little extra stuff as far as the production truck and how things work. We have a sideline camera tonight.
Yes,
so
we do.
Got a little extra stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize to the folks. We will mess up at some point in time tonight. But this is going to be a little bit of a foreshadowing for your people and your viewers for next year, because this is something that you're going to try to do going forward.
That's right. We're looking at actually being ready to go by football time in the fall. So businesses that are watching, we do have video commercials tonight, and these will not necessarily be now, Jonathan's been doing this a little while, so the quality of the videos and all of that will take us a little bit to catch up. But we are going to have video commercials, and we are going to need sponsors to help us purchase equipment. Our old equipment did die, and when, again, Jonathan heard about that, we couldn't broadcast at West Carroll. You all had the regional and the district tournament. Humboldt played so well there. We tried to post as much as we could on social, but it was disappointing to our fans, and they were getting phone calls in the front office. What is wrong? Why isn't Vikings on demand on? And so I started reaching. Well, you reached out to me first. I had another solution, but it was not going to be what we have tonight. And so this is a test drive. And now Jonathan tells us, again, he's not normally the producer, so he's kind of swapping seats. He'll help me a little bit with some color commentary stuff tonight. But if there's a glitch, just hang with us, folks. We're doing our best, and we're learning the equipment, and I'm watching very closely tonight. And it's going to be a great night of basketball.
And I know you've got the chat box open on the YouTube side.
That's
right. They can chime in, if like I said, we're going to make mistakes, so try not to chime in on the mistakes as much. So we'll we probably already know that we made a mistake or something like that as far as the clock or the scoreboard. But kind of help us understand. Hey, do you like this? Is this something that you want going forward?
Yeah.
And hopefully that y'all are going to be able to do this next year, starting with football. And my goal for the War Eagle Radio Network is to actually add a sideline camera. I've just been doing it with one all year.
So we're test driving that
tonight.
We
are test driving that tonight for me as well.
Awesome. Well, it's going to be a good night of basketball. Earlier today, we were able to sit down with Coach Ronald Abernathy. We do normally every Monday night, Jonathan, we sit down with him for Inside Humboldt Basketball with head coach Ronald Abernathy. And it'll feature the last week's game. We're going to talk about Greenfield. We're going to talk about Halls. And then we're going to talk about the regional championship game, Middleton. And then we look to tonight's game where MASE is in the house. They've been here since about 5:30. And we're getting ready for some basketball.
And we're going to say MASE a lot tonight, because we're not going to say Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering.
That's right.
Phoenix. So we're probably not going to say all that. We'll use MASE a lot tonight.
Yeah, that's because by the time you get that out, the shot's over.
Right.
So let's go to that clip, and we're going to talk to Coach Abernathy and get things started tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome in to Inside Humboldt Basketball with head coach Ronald Abernathy, as we're using this in a pregame show for the Substate game that is coming up later on here in just a few minutes, Coach, as the buzz is in the hallways. Everybody's excited to be hosting MASE and not traveling to Memphis.
Oh, yeah, that is a key. That is a God-sent blessing.
Yeah.
We don't have to get on that bus and take that, almost 2 hour drive to MASE, and look here, that's a blessing, and we thank God for it.
Do we have a bigger gym?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I remember last year where we went in Memphis was it almost felt like a middle school gym. It was small.
It was very small. I don't know if you recall when we played MASE in 23, we didn't play at MASE because they have a small gym. We played at another gym, if you remember.
Yeah.
It was a bigger place.
Yes.
So their gyms are smaller.
Yeah. We're looking to have a full house tonight here in Humboldt. People were already, I think it was on Saturday, blowing up our messages on Viking News On Demand saying, how do we get tickets? Are they going to take tickets at the door? Like, how are we going to get in? And so I expect it to be a full house tonight, both from Memphis and Humboldt.
Yeah, I do too.
So it's going to be rowdy tonight. And if you can't make it in person, join us here on Viking News On Demand. We'll have those games to you. Let's recap how we got here in the regional tournament. We were District 13A champions. And then we moved to the regional tournament with a play-in game, the quarterfinals here in Humboldt against a Greenfield team that everybody kind of had their eyebrows raised saying, could there be an upset? And Humboldt quickly showed they were going to win that game. You led from the beginning and never looked back.
Right, we did. We were very prepared.
Yes.
Very, very prepared. Our kids hit the court running, and we never looked back.
25 points in the second quarter, 27 in the fourth.
Right.
I look down and I see where Jaden Champion once again hitting those 3-point shots ends up with 14 points, just coming off that bench in the depth he's a freshman.
Freshman, yes he is.
Yeah, freshman. So the future is definitely bright as we look at the present. We know we've got success that's still going to keep happening down the stretch. You ended up winning that game pretty single-handedly. Matter of fact, Coach, I got here way late for that game. I was driving back from Johnson City. I was trying to get here in time to at least see the final quarter. Y'all were done by the time I got here. It seemed like a fast game.
It was a very, very fast game. Moved very fast.
Wow. So Humboldt wins that one 75-42, and then you advance where we travel back to West Carroll. Not a far trip, but you were playing another familiar team that you faced in the regular season, Halls.
Right.
And it seemed like Halls offensively did better than they ever have this season against us in that first half.
Right.
But your offense got off to a better start than even against Greenfield in that first game of the regional, where you scored 20 points in the first quarter. You like to see those fast starts.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It means our kids are in tune and we don't have to try to fight from behind, which during postseason is real difficult.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, we got out to a fast start and was able to pretty much control the game.
Your lowest scoring quarter was 18 points in that game, 2018, and then you had 29 in the third where you really, really kind of pulled away in that third quarter, which it's common for this team because of the strength and conditioning in that second half. 29 points in the third, 20 in the fourth, and cruised to a pretty easy victory as you scored 87 points, and you only allowed 64. So what do you think was key in that game? I'm looking here. You had Darian Taylor with 25, Kendrick Taylor with 24.
Right. Well, we were in tune. And we were ready to play. It's difficult to play teams 3 and 4 times the same year. And especially, because most of the times you play a team 3 or 4 times in a year, maybe you may win 2, they may win 2, but when you've already beaten a team twice, you got to play them a third time when it's all on the line. It's difficult. It's very difficult. And so, our kids were prepared and ready.
Talk about playing a team with 3 times. Now, the team you played in the championship, that's the 4th time.
Right. And that's even more daunting because it's just tough, and especially when you play a good team.
That's right.
A good team. But again, I thought I don't even believe we ever were behind in the championship game.
No, you took the lead early in that. And really, the game at the end looks closer, 55-50. People are like, whoa, wait a minute, that was close. We did have some miscues. They started doing some traps, and we made some bad passes.
We made some bad passes. We made some mistakes that we shouldn't have made late. But that was real late in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna come out of that and say, what did you take away as lessons learned from that game? Because Middleton, that's the 4th time you played them, and they're still surviving here. You might see them again.
Yes, they do. I think they have an excellent chance.
Yeah,
I think they have an excellent chance of us seeing them again.
Yeah, 5th time.
Because they're great, good basketball team. And again, hats off, to Middleton's coach, and he does a great job. He does a great job with them. They play hard, they play smart, and we may see them again.
I believe you will. I mean, it's a very good possibility. What did you pull out of that game that you've brought back? I know probably you focused on that. They trapped us. We made some bad passes. Was that the main lesson you pulled out of that game?
Well, for us, we usually people press us, and we usually break it and score. But we were daydreaming, thinking that the game was over, just because we had a big lead and we lost our focus for that little short period of time.
Yeah.
And but was able to regain and win the game.
Because you led as many as 12 points with like 3 minutes to go.
Right.
And I had already kind of started putting my camera equipment up because I knew it was going to be a mad race to the door. Mm-hmm. And then I looked back up at the score and I was like, oh, this might not be over yet, because they had tried to pull in, and a valiant effort by Middleton,
Great effort.
They never quit.
No, they never quit.
Great
effort.
So you got a team coming in here, MASE. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that because we won't take any breaks here in this one today. We're leading up to this game tonight at 7:00 here, and you're already at this point probably with your team and trying to get them focused. How many of them have they played MASE before? Are there things that they can draw from those previous experiences that will help you tonight?
Well, we played them in 23. We had to go to Memphis to play MASE, and we were victorious. Same kind of team.
Okay.
Same kind of team. They're good. Of course, when, let's don't play no games. When teams get to this point, everybody's good.
There you go.
So you have to be in tune. You have to be focused. Because then you have to be on time. You have to be doing things the right way because anybody can get beat. Okay, They have a very good team, and we're gonna need to play well and need to play good in order to come out here and get that shot of going to Murfreesboro.
You think it's finally dawning on these seniors? It's all or nothing at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh, no question. No question.
Passion from them just seems different now.
No question, and we talk about it every practice, every day. That this is your last opportunity. This is your last chance. What will the memory be of you?
I like it.
This is your last opportunity. This is your last chance. What memory will you leave on people's minds in Humboldt?
There's one senior particularly that I've noticed the passion a whole lot more in the last few games, and that's Tobias Bell. Hoisting that regional trophy, hoisting the district trophy. I think it's really coming down, hitting home with him. That
it has.
Every game, it could be your last one.
Yes, it can, and it has hit with him. It has hit with him, and he's really passionate about it.
How do you get, you got Jeffrey Patterson there, the Kendrick Taylor. He's had his ups and downs this year. It's been hard. I don't know that I could necessarily say he's been as consistent as maybe I would hope for him to have been. But how do you get a player like that? He can't have an off night tonight.
Right.
I mean,
no, definitely can't.
You can't, and you can't take too many threes that aren't falling.
Yeah.
How do you balance that? You've got Kendrick Taylor, Darian Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, those three that are starting.
Right.
Got to get all three of them going to keep that defense out of step.
Oh yeah, you would definitely have to. Again, this is your last opportunity. Yeah. So we have prepared them.
Yeah.
Our game plan, our film watching, our coaches meetings, our preparation. We are prepared.
Yeah.
We are prepared.
Sure.
The coaches are prepared.
Yeah.
They just have to execute what we've talked and what we practice on and what we use. Because, for example, we practice this weekend, which is normally unusual. We actually practice Saturday and Sunday this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready mentally. Okay. We just have to execute.
Now, I want to say a great big thank you to War Eagle Radio for allowing us to broadcast through their equipment tonight. We were not going to be able to stream this evening. Our old equipment has officially it's called it quits. And we have talked to War Eagle Radio. We're making a list of what we need by football so that we can have it and stream football and get back to business as usual here on Viking News on Demand. But I would be amiss without thanking them because this would not be possible without them and Mr. Jonathan Gallen and his friends there that allowed us to broadcast. We're broadcasting on Viking News on Demand, but it's War Eagle Radio that's allowed us to use their equipment, and we're test driving the Cadillac tonight, Coach, because Huddle production truck is what we're reaching for. And as a department, I know you all have purchased Huddle cameras and that kind of thing, and so this is our way to step alongside that. And tonight's broadcast is going to be completely different. We're going to have replays again. We'll have a sideline camera. It's going to be very, very different video commercials and that kind of thing coming back. And so with the hype of this game, We may have some new viewers tonight that normally would watch War Eagle Radio and they don't understand your pregame, all of that. Let's walk through what today looks like. Your basketball players, they got off today from school at noon, and what does the rest of the day look like for them?
Well, pretty much, they will rest.
Okay.
They will rest, and we'll bring them back at about 4:30.
Okay.
And then we'll start our pregame ritual.
Yeah.
Warming up, strengthening, agility drills, warm-up drills, stretching drills, and we'll do that, and then we'll prepare for the game.
But how long does all that take? 4:30 to
4:30 to approximately 6:30.
Yeah.
In this time of the year.
Sure.
During the regular season year, it doesn't take that long, but
yeah.
this time of the year, we go through a process.
Awesome.
Of them shooting. We'll go over a couple of things.
Yeah.
On the court, walking through, and then we'll talk about it. And we'll remind them of what we did and how we did it and what we practiced on this weekend.
I couldn't believe it had been as long as it had been since we had won the region. 2019.
2019, sure has.
Man, I mean, here we are 5 years later.
5 years later.
We're back in it again.
We're back in it again. Now, I guess we've been the runner-ups.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have.
Runner-ups.
Yeah.
But actually winning that region and not having to travel from the Substate.
I forgot we were runner-ups last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were runner-ups last year, and the year before last, we were runner-ups.
We're runner-ups, but you won.
But we won the Substate game. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was one of those games nobody gave him a shot.
Yep.
And if I remember right, one of the players left his shoes at home. I can't remember. It was something crazy.
It was
and
crazy.
And you still ended up winning the game.
And that's when this group of seniors were sophomores.
That's right.
Yeah. Sure.
So they're going to remember some of that.
Oh, yeah. They're going to remember all of it.
Okay.
Everything they need to remember.
Yes, sir.
Because this is the last shot. And it's a good shot.
Yeah, you've got a great team. The depth this year is unreal. I was mentioning Jaden Champion, but there's others, Cavante Wedley, Elijah Moore. Right. One of those games, Elijah Moore, in that last 3 games came in, and I think he was one of the top 3 scorers off the bench.
Yes,
and he's a senior that comes off the bench. Senior, yes. So the depth on this team, Coach, it's something special to watch.
It is. It is something special. And again, when you have 7 seniors, it's on you.
That's right.
How do you want to be remembered?
Man, oh man. Well, it's going to be an exciting night of basketball, Coach. I appreciate you taking time for us here on Viking News on Demand.
Yes, sir.
This is Inside Humboldt Basketball with head coach Ronald Abernathy.
Go Vikings.
There we are. More basketball is going to be straight ahead. Normally, we don't air your podcast right before the game, but tonight's a special night. Substate, MASE, let's see, Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering, Phoenix, come again.
Yes.
So it's going to be a fun night. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.
Minutes 11 minutes and 30 seconds until the start of tonight's action, and the boys are ready to come out. We're waiting on the okay for them to head out onto the court. Cheerleaders are about to get that entrance started, and again, I'm sitting alongside Jonathan Gowan tonight of War Eagle Radio. We want to say one more time thank you to them for allowing us to test drive this equipment tonight. This is new equipment for us to use as we want to purchase our own and use Huddle Production Truck. If you are a business and you are interested in helping us purchase that, you can email us at vikingnewsod@gmail.com. That's vikingnewsod@gmail.com. Jonathan, it's filling up in here.
It is, we're getting a lot of folks squared away in here. And, we talked about it probably could be a pretty packed gymnasium. And so far it's not as much as what we thought, but they're still trickling in off and on. Your Humboldt Vikings, they're getting ready to come out on the court. I figured we would probably wait on MASE to come out first, but I don't see MASE lined up ready to go just yet.
Yeah, so it looks like they're trying to wait on them. I think that is the thing you're supposed to do.
You're right. You're supposed to let the visiting team come out first, but Humboldt they're about to beat the door down over there, aren't they? They're ready to go.
It's like bulls at the rodeo, man. They're ready to run.
I'm telling you, my son is a photographer, and he's done some rodeos. You're absolutely right. I mean, that bull is absolutely craving to get out of that gate. So, but it looks like the MASE Phoenix are coming out here very shortly.
Yeah.
they're still studying on it, I guess, just a little bit.
Yes, and there's still people coming in the doors, walking up here where we're sitting to sit down. Now on the opposing side, there's still quite a few seats as well. So there's MASE right there. They may be filling in that other side. It looks like the student section tonight has taken 2 sections and not one, Jonathan, and that's going to be rowdy.
Right. And there's our sideline camera for the first time.
Yay!
Showing them coming out there, and we'll let him show the Humboldt Vikings coming out, and I'm sure your daughter over here is going to zoom in on that and be ready to rock and roll. So there is the Humboldt Vikings, and it's definitely got loud in here real quick.
Sure enough, led by your senior, Jeffrey Patterson. And I'll tell you what, I want to give a shout-out to those seniors because this year they have really, really played hard. Kendrick Taylor, Elijah Moore, Jeffrey Patterson, Keziah Curry, Cavante Wetley, Jaden Coleman, Tobias Bell. And I have to tell you, that talk we had before the game tonight, talking about how telling those seniors this could be your last one, and how they handle that pressure, we're going to see tonight. That's a heavy weight to carry as a young man.
And that's one of those things that you've got to understand. Once you get beyond the district tournament, the region tournament is go or go home until you get to that championship game. And if you played in that championship game, you're in this situation. You're ready to go one more step to make it to Murfreesboro, to get to that glass house. And this one is another go or go home.
Yes.
The region semifinal and then the region championship, you knew you had one more to play if you were in that region championship. But tonight, it's all on the line. If you want to go play in the glass house for the first time since 2019, you got to win this.
Well, wait a minute. No, 23, they won on the road, but then they got beat at Murfreesboro.
Okay.
That was it. Sorry.
A couple of years ago.
That's right.
So, but you know that some of these kids, especially, these sophomores and juniors, they've never felt that.
Right.
They're ready to get in here and ready to show their talent and make things happen here tonight in front of their home crowd and hopefully be able to be in that glass house and take some of your people with them.
This team is probably one of the deepest teams I have seen in years, where you have a Jaden Coleman, a freshman, come off the bench. In one game, he put in 30 points. That game, they beat somebody with over 100 points to 30-something.
Right.
That was not them running the score up. They were putting their bench players in. And, that just it emphasizes how much depth there is to this team. And I'm excited to see what happens. Jakevius Graves, in the game against Halls, ended up hitting 4 3-pointers, I think, in that ball game.
Right.
And it was just unreal to see these young guys stepping up to the plate. It's going to be an exciting atmosphere tonight. We are at 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. So why don't we get ready to take a break in just a moment. We want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Sharing is caring. That's what we say here on Viking News On Demand. Share that link on social media. Let's get those views on up there. And again, we thank you, War Eagle Radio, for lending us your equipment tonight. You see, you don't see it right now, but there is a meeting taking place at half court, and it happens before every basketball game. It's a safety meeting. Mr. George Arbor, our athletic director, is out there with law enforcement and both head coaches. And Coach Abernathy is really looking good tonight. Looks like a fresh haircut. He's ready to go. And I also want to highlight this coaching staff looks a little different this year. However, I've not seen him yet, but I hear Mr. Steve Shivers is going to be here tonight. But on this coaching staff, you have Marcus Butler returning. You do have Coach Vonner, Jeremy Vonner, returning. You have Coach Adrian Ingram returning. And then you have Coach Trey Brown, who has joined this squad this year and has done an excellent job. He's over statistics, logistics kind of things there. And we appreciate Trey. And he's coached football for years, but he's really a basketball guy. And when he got the opportunity, he told Coach Ab, he was like, please let me be on that team. I want to help you out. I think he's still going to coach football some. But he's been a great addition to this coaching staff. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. You ready for that?
We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll kind of show the people that's kind of joining in new, and we'll kind of show them how the commercial breaks and stuff work. So we'll step away and take a 1-minute message, and then we'll come back with more Vikings basketball after this.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with a lender today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back in, everybody. 4 minutes and 15 seconds till the start of tonight's action, and watching these Vikings shoot tonight in the warm-ups. And so now we know what side of the court they're going to go to. We was talking about that pregame. I thought it was going to be that side of the court, and we were right. So we've got Alex positioned correctly down there with that sideline cam. And it's going to be a great night of basketball. And, Jonathan, you've kind of got a trio. And I know you've seen this team play multiple times this year as you were part of that team that hosted West Carroll over there. And you've got Darian Taylor. You're very familiar with him. Kendrick Taylor. And then you have Jeffrey Patterson. When those three get going together, it's unstoppable.
It really was. It was a neat thing to see both through the district and the region tournament at West Carroll. And then you can add in the big guy, Tobias Bell.
That's right.
Add him in there, and, I mean, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. If they can get past this game, come in here and do what they need to do the job that they're assigned to do. If they can get in here and come away with this victory, I feel like that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Glass House at Murfreesboro.
Your 5 starters for tonight for the Humboldt Vikings: Kendrick Taylor, Darian Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, Keziah Curry, and Tobias Bell. Keziah Curry doesn't get a lot of fanfare. He doesn't score a lot of points. But you will see tonight he's in on defense. He's quick with his hands. He's quick with his feet. You're not going to outrun the young man. I mean, he's very good. And then coming off the bench, you're going to see a lot of Elijah Moore. You're going to see a lot of Cavante Wedley and Jaden Champion. And there may be some other players.
You want me to let you know something else about this production truck as well?
Yeah, let's do it.
We should have done it. I thought about it earlier, but we were busy setting up, and I didn't get it squared away. You can pop up a picture of the starting 5 on this screen. I wish we'd have thought about that, but it was everything kind of crazy, get everything set up. But, yeah, you can pop up the pictures of the starting 5 and have them all information in there. So that's something awesome to look forward to as well.
That's right. And you probably can do even video if you had the green screen set up and take the backgrounds out. That would be really neat. Yeah, we definitely will start learning how to do this kind of stuff. Again, if you are a business and you want to be a part of this, make sure that you email me, vikingnewsod@gmail.com. That's vikingnewsod@gmail.com. This crowd is in it, and George is causing it.
They're getting ruckus already, aren't they?
He is stirring the pot. Getting it going.
Give him a microphone and he can stir the pot, right?
That's right. That's right. He's stirring the pot, getting this crowd going. And that's exciting stuff. I'll tell you, I remember some of those games with RJ, Anthony Jones, which would do that famous dunk he would do, but they've got a young man, Darian Taylor. He'll do it as well. And if he does, we're going to try to catch it on replay.
And he's even shot it from way down yonder.
Yes, he did.
That's a country term, way down yonder.
And we got that one, but the other one was Elijah Moore shot one, and they didn't count that one.
Wow.
But it was the same game the next quarter.
Really? Wow.
It was kind of crazy.
And one of the things that, I can bring it up because, I knew Darian Taylor before he come to Humboldt.
Yeah.
The maturity level that kid has increased and grown since he left West Carroll and come to Humboldt is astronomical.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been so impressed with Darian Taylor since he's been here at Humboldt and playing y'all's type of ball, because it was just like he was a little bit on the scattered side of the situation when he was at West Carroll. But I feel like he's found his home. Everything is mapping out together for him.
And that speaks a lot about the program itself. Yep. That when a kid comes in, if he wants to learn and be a part of that program, Coach Ab says you got to do it our way. You got to figure it out. And, he was putting up 30 points there at West Carroll, but there was some games that they didn't win, and he's had to learn to be okay with not putting up 30, but be okay with the team win.
Right.
And that's been excellent.
Right.
We're going to take a break.
We're going to take a 2-minute message, let them take care of the opening ceremonies here in the gym, and we'll be back with more Vikings basketball after this.
Where can you find electrical supplies, conduit, and wiring? Are you in need of plumbing supplies, pipe, and a variety of fittings? What about black iron or galvanized fittings and a variety of HVAC supplies? With 12 locations to serve you and a friendly reputation, BR Supply has what you need to get back to work in no time. Check them out on Facebook or visit shopbr.com for more information, to check out their monthly specials, and to find a location near you. From a general contractor to the general public, BR Supply has got you covered.
Have you heard about the meat shortage? We haven't. Our freezer's full, and Middendorf Farms can help you fill your freezer too, with farm fresh bacon, pork chops, brats, ham, and the best sausage around. If you want to fill your freezer, we offer custom processing of whole and half hog, all of which is sourced from our farm in Humboldt, Tennessee. Ready to order? Visit us at middendorffarms.com. Need help spelling it? We've got you covered.
MIDDENDORF. Put a fork in it.
Just like the War Eagles are dedicated to excellence on the field, Carroll Bank & Trust is committed to excellence in banking. Proudly serving West Tennessee for over 115 years, Carroll Bank & Trust is rooted in this community. We wish the West Carroll War Eagles the best of luck this season. Carroll Bank & Trust, community banking, community caring. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Always online at carrollbank.com.
All right. Now, as you can know, we are on War Eagle equipment, and that's how that happens, folks.
I grabbed an accidental Carroll Bank & Trust instead of a Centennial Bank. We have 3 banks on our broadcast, so my apologies for that. But you can still go shop at Carroll Bank & Trust. They got one in Milan as well, so just go right around the corner. And we do have a Centennial Bank here in Humboldt, so that's why I was trying to get there. But I'm going to tell you something right quick before the starting lineup.
Let's do it.
A beautiful rendition on the saxophone of the national anthem. That was awesome.
And he didn't just play it now. I mean, he added so much to that. It was amazing.
He talked to it.
That's right. Fantastic night there. Here we go. They're going to give us the starting lineups, and I will give them to you as they announce them here. We have MASE, Memphis Academy Science Engineering Phoenix. That, again, is the last time that we will say that. All right. Can they hear them? Or do I need to get them? All right.
You got, let's see, you got 1, 3, 4, 5, and 23.
All right. So we got Jalen Goodwins, number 3, Trey Zay. Or Lay. That's Lay. I'm sorry. Number 4, Sebastian Genius. Number 5 is Alex Gibbs. And then number 23, TJ Mitchell. So that's fantastic.
That takes care of your starting lineup for the MASE Phoenix. That is a tongue twister. The MASE Phoenix, or the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering. So they've got a lot of those that's got the big names down there in Memphis.
Yes, they do. It's no surprise who they're starting tonight for the Humboldt Vikings. This has been the starting lineup for a while, and they're going to turn out the lights and give them a little special shout-out as it is Substate time, and boy, it's loud up in here. So here we go. Number 1, Kendrick Taylor. He's going to be the first one running across there. Let's wait on him. He's a senior. All right. Actually, that's not Kendrick Taylor. That's 35, Tobias Bell, that just walked across there. Number 3. I'm looking here to see who that is. That is going to be number 24, Keziah Carey. He just announced it wrong. Okay. So maybe he just did number 4, Jeffrey Patterson. Sorry about that, guys. It's hard to hear up here. It's loud. So we got Jeffrey Patterson, Keziah Curry, and we got Tobias Bell. Number 2, Darian Taylor. He's going to be a fan favorite.
I told him in that region championship the other night at West Carroll, I said, I want to see 4 dunks out of you. I don't think I got 4 dunks. I know I at least got a couple of them.
And then rounding up that starting lineup is another senior. It's going to be number 1, Kendrick Taylor. So an exciting night here in Humboldt, Tennessee. This is the only place on a Monday night where 36 minutes can last an hour and a half.
Yeah, you're very true on that. Very true.
If not longer, we don't want it to be longer. We want to win it in 4. All right, there we go. That's Jeffrey Patterson going out there now. Are they announcing the whole team?
I am not. No, I think they're finally done. But
okay.
You was talking about a possibility of overtime. To be honest with you, I was like, we may see an overtime in that region championship. I looked at Bernard Likes, he takes care of the scoring and stuff at the table. I'm like, I feel overtime coming.
Oh, no.
I felt it, but luckily you didn't have to worry about that, and Humboldt come out victorious over that. So
yeah, we hope so. We hope so that's the case tonight. So Coach Ab there, you see him talking to the guys, and they're getting ready to walk out, and it will be number 23, Ty Mitchell, that will be standing for MASE at half court, and they are going to march out Tobias Bell. Here we go. They're getting ready to do the tip-off. The ref already talking to the coach of MASE. I'm not sure what that conversation was about. I don't know if he just didn't like it not taking as long to get out to half court. Oh, Humboldt going to get it. Tobias will tip it to Curry, and now they're going to move that ball around, and there's that fan favorite Taylor with the basketball. Humboldt's going to do a lot of moving. That's what this offense thrives off of. Goes in, has the ball poked away. Here comes MASE back the other way. Keziah Curry and Jeffrey Patterson double teaming him there. Now they're going to slow it down, MASE is, for a moment. And you can hear the crowd already in it in the first 30 seconds yelling defense for Humboldt. Here we go. That's up top. Goodwin now. Going to give it over. And we're going to go working down low, and that's Jeffrey Patterson knocking the ball out. And it's going to stay MASE basketball. I love the intensity already, though, Jonathan, with this defense.
And that's one of the things that I noticed as well whenever Humboldt come to West Carroll. The fans absolutely got into it early.
Guarding up top, that's going to be Gibbs, guarded by Taylor. Now he's going to the basket. Makes the shot. There's 2 points. MASE scores first. Patterson now making his way on down, and the defense going to tighten up on him, and he does it again. Now they're trying to get more points, going to the basket. Oh, wow. Darian Taylor does block it, but they get the ball back and put it up and in. MASE starting the game on a 4-0 run. Keziah Curry gives it over to Bell. There it is, 2 points for Humboldt, and it is loud. My word. And this is a very solid game, as you can see there is the replay. I love that sideline cam. Here we go. MASE now moving it around. That's Gibbs with the basketball, top of the key with Jeffrey Patterson guarding. Now they find the open 3. It's no good, but MASE gets the easy rebound. No, Kendrick Taylor comes away with it.
And that's one thing Humboldt's going to have to do is be sure that they're, not turning the ball over and being sure they're getting those rebounds when they're on the other end, and don't let MASE get in there and get that second chance opportunity.
And, passing the ball has already been a trouble tonight. It's created 2 turnovers, almost created 1 there.
Yeah, very true.
Jeffrey Patterson now giving it back to the big man. They want to get Tobias Bell going down low. Oh, there's a 3 ball. Oh, no good. Darian Taylor comes up with the rebound. Easily, too. Spin move, going to the basket, puts it up. No good. Oh, man, that was close. But he'll go to the line, I think, shooting 2 here. Let's see who the foul's on. That's going to be on number 5, Alex Gibbs. It'll be his first personal, team first. So far, on the offensive side for MASE, it has been Trey Lay with 4 points, and it has been Tobias Bell for Humboldt. Taylor misses the first, takes the second shot, it's up and in. All right, 4-3, your score. 6:02 remaining here in the first quarter. You want to have both of those, but it's too early to push that panic button. Just play the game. Kendrick Taylor guarding up top. Up top, that's going to be Goodwin, and he'll give it over to number 23. That's Mitchell. Looking for an open shot. It's not there. This defense doing a good job of making the switch. Not getting tricked by the pick. Now they're going to give it back to Gibbs. Gibbs drives in, then dumps it over for, he just traveled, and it's going to be Humboldt basketball. That'll be the first turnover for Mace in this ball game. Humboldt's got to make them pay. Go ahead, be what these good teams are, and make them pay. Score off those turnovers.
You got to make. That's one of the things that you got to do off of any turnover is be sure that you get in there and, like you said, make them pay.
Jeffrey Patterson now gives it to Kendrick. They're going to keep moving it around up top. Tobias Bell bounces out. Now Patterson going to work, gives it over to Darian Taylor. He takes the deep two. It's no good off the front of the rim. And there comes Mace quickly back the other way. It's going to be Gibbs for three, and it's good. Alex Gibbs for three. And just like that.
Yeah, Mace taking a 7-3 lead, and so Humboldt's got just a little bit of digging to do.
Yes, they do.
Hey, that'll help right there, won't it?
Here we go. Beautiful shot. Did you catch who that was? I did not see that.
Was that Taylor, Kendrick?
No, that was Jeffrey Patterson. I'm looking at the scoreboard now. I love this scoreboard. He missed it.
That definitely helps. That scoreboard has got everybody's fouls and all of their points and stuff on it, so that definitely helps a lot.
Oh, he just called a charge on Keziah Curry. He threw his elbow. Yeah, you can't do that. So that'll be Keziah Curry picking up his first personal. It'll also be team first. 7-6, 4:09 remaining in the first quarter.
I will say that's the only thing that I'm kind of not happy about with the production truck. You see how small the fouls are down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to change that just yet.
Missed shot there by Mace. Humboldt gets the rebound defensively there, and here we go. Darian Taylor going to work, and he's knocked to the ground. No call. Here we go.
He was double-teamed on that one.
Yeah, he was. Shoot, no good. Tip, no good. And Kendrick Taylor comes away with it. Oh, called the foul. It's going to be Humboldt's ball, and Mace is going to pick up their second team foul. That's going to be called on Lay. That is his first personal, team second. That was close to being a jump ball call. Very close. I did not expect this to be like one of those boat race kind of games where people just scored 20, 30 points in a quarter, especially in the first. Darian going to the basket, puts it up and in. Darian Taylor to give Humboldt the 1-point lead with 3:26 remaining.
Seems like Darian Taylor is strong no matter whether he's under the basket or out top.
It's the truth.
Or on the side, either way.
And that's going to be up top. Goodwins. And they just called a foul. I'm not sure who that's on. It's going to be on Humboldt. It'll be their second team foul. That's going to be Jeffrey Patterson picking up his first personal. .311 remaining in the first here. Here we go. Up top for the three, number 22. And he knocks it down. That's Paris London the third. That's the thing about those Memphis teams. You can't leave them open from the arc, that's for sure.
They will definitely try it every time.
Yeah.
I will say Humboldt's not afraid of that, though.
No, they're not.
They're not afraid to get out there and shoot the three ball like this.
There it is. No good. All right, here we go. That's going to be London the third again. Now this time he dishes it off to number 3, Lay. Lay has his shot blocked by Taylor. And they're going to call the foul on Mace, I believe. Third team foul. And that's going to be on number 3. He just picked up his second personal, Lay. That's early in the game to start picking up those fouls like that. Get 2.
Yeah, you don't want to get the fouls too early because you can foul out in a heartbeat if you're not careful.
Humboldt gets that ball in. Still staying with that starting 5 as Mace has made some substitutions. Ooh, that was close. I'm sorry, no. Elijah Moore's in the game. That's a 3 ball by Kendrick Taylor. That's his first points of the night. Puts it up. It's no good. He was not on that line. Oh, wow. Mace gets one there. Humboldt leads by 1. Mace gets the ball back here. 2:10 remaining. He's going down, takes the dumper, and they just call a foul. I think that's on Humboldt. 3 team fouls now for Humboldt in the first quarter. That's Tobias Bell picking up his first personal. And so that will send that number is hard to see. Is that
a lot of their numbers are hard to see? Is it 13?
Well, if it is, we don't have his number.
0.
Okay,
that's
0. That's Carlos Fitzgerald. He misses the first.
It looks like a very expensive cursive C.
Yes. Crockett County colors, too.
Right.
Shots up. It's good. And we've got a tie ball game. Darian Taylor now moving around here. Gives it over to Elijah Moore. Patterson takes the jumper. No good. Off the back of the rim, and Kendrick Taylor comes away with the rebound. Great job by the defense, or offense rather, getting that rebound. All right, Jeffrey Patterson going to work. Picks up the pick from Tylen Campbell. Now Campbell gets the basketball, and he's fouled. Now, he was trying to shoot, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to get it. Yeah, I don't think he went up enough with it to get that call. So Goodwins will pick up his first personal. That is the team 4th.
He was headed to the line like he wanted to, but
yeah.
The guys in the stripes said no.
Yeah. And it seems like they have a little bit of authority in the room, you know. Just
right?
a little.
Just a little tad.
Oh, there's Kendrick Taylor. Has his shot blocked. There's a 3-ball by Jeffrey Patterson. No good. And there's a foul called. Who's that on?
Actually, I think it was just out of bounds.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see a number. Okay. 1:30 remaining here in this quarter. A tie ball game at 11. And a gym that is filling up here. Thomas Ray Boykin Gymnasium. Great job by Darian Taylor.
Wow. Almost got away from him, but got a lucky bounce, and Kendrick Taylor had to pick it up for him.
And they are taught to keep slapping at that basketball. That's Tylen Campbell. What in the world? I was going to say. That's the 5th team foul.
So at least for the next 111, Humboldt will be at the charity stripe to see if they can make 2.
That's another starter picking up a foul. Ty Mitchell with 1 foul.
Hey, if you're a Humboldt fan, that's the way you want it to go. Get them out of here, right?
That's right. Here comes Campbell now with his first free throw. Shot is up. It's good.
Now, for the folks on the broadcast, I'm sure you probably noticed the clock.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I've been doing this for basketball. Usually I'm the play-by-play announcer, and I have another guy that does the clock and stuff, so I'm a little rusty. Bear with me, folks. Second shot just didn't go.
Yeah, sophomore couldn't get that one to run through there as Tylen Campbell shoots the second.
And there's another example of how I missed the clock. It's about 5 seconds ahead.
Puts it up. Oh, what a shot, though.
It was a good look. Just couldn't get anything to happen.
They're going to call that. Humboldt just picked up their 4th team foul. That'll be Tylen Campbell picking up his first personal. On the floor for your Vikings, you got Tylen Campbell, Elijah Moore, Darian Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, and Kendrick Taylor. They're going to play that trap defense. Ooh. Got him in trouble. Throwing it deep. Elijah Moore, he just is not quite tall enough for that. Oh, got the charge. Darian Taylor got the charge.
Hey, good job, Darian Taylor, getting in there, getting set, and taking that charge.
That's on number 25, Aiko. That's his first personal, team 6th. I'm surprised we didn't get. We should have got shots there, shouldn't we? Would that be the bonus?
Not on the, not on an offensive foul.
Okay, gotcha. So they don't count that as a team foul.
No.
Yet. Gotcha. He just got fouled. Well, that one will.
That one should get him shots.
And it'll be Darian Taylor.
Unless they called it out of bounds. I think they just called it out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
So no shot. Well,
yep, that's out of bounds, too.
Now, unfortunately, Darian Taylor lets it run away. It was headed to get a slice of get a hot dog out there. I think basketball may have to pay to get back in.
Yeah. They said no re-entry. They made an exception.
Yeah, well, thank goodness they made an exception on the basketball, right?
12-11. We're down to 27 seconds.
People deal with these antics like this all the time on West Carroll's broadcast. I promise you that.
Takes the shot. What a beautiful shot. It just don't go in. Campbell with the basketball. Now he gives it to Patterson, the senior. Yeah, it's over to Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore goes up. Takes the shot. No good. Vikings come up with the basketball. Tyon Campbell puts it up and in, and he's going to the line, shooting one. That's another foul on number 25. That's the team's 7th foul. Goodness gracious. It's been a long time since I've been in a gym this loud, John.
Yeah, right.
Oh, missed it. We've not really been that great from the free throw line. And that'll be the first quarter. 14-11 your score. Humboldt Vikings are in the lead. We'll be right back after 1 minute. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand.
For over 100 years, the Centennial Bank family has been there when you needed them. Whether starting a new business, buying a new home, or opening a new checking account, your friends at Centennial Bank are there to provide the best banking experience for you. Stop by your local branch or visit their website at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you heard about the meat shortage? We haven't. Our freezer's full, and Middendorf Farms can help you fill your freezer too, with farm fresh bacon, pork chops, brats, ham, and the best sausage around. If you want to fill your freezer, we offer custom processing of whole and half hog, all of which is sourced from our farm in Humboldt, Tennessee. Ready to order? Visit us at middendorffarms.com. Need help spelling it? We've got you covered.
MIDDENDORS. Put a fork in it.
Welcome back in on this Monday night, and it feels like a Friday night. This gym is getting full. We lead 14-11, and Jonathan, that's how you want to do it in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. You want to be sure that you get in there. They had a few little bugaboos, with a couple of turnovers and not getting things to go down the way they wanted to, but I think Humboldt has kind of fell into their own and doing a good job so far.
We have a four-way tie for the leading scorer for Humboldt in this first quarter. Kendrick Taylor, Darian Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, and Tyon Campbell all have 3 points.
Wow.
They've just spread the ball around. Here we go. It's MASE basketball to start the second quarter. I do have to say, to be fair, MASE has spread the ball around to 4 players. We've just spread the ball around to 5, but It's been a good first quarter for Humboldt. Got a foul. Got a foul on MASE.
About ran over him, didn't he?
That's number 23 picking up his second personal. All right, Campbell gets the ball into Moore. Moore is a senior that comes off the bench. He brings a lot of depth there. All right, good job getting across half court there. Kendrick Taylor, also a senior, seeing that. Bad pass there by Taylor, though. Viking defense does transition well there. Gets back to the other side of the court, not giving an easy basket. Cavante Wedley has come into the game as well. Wedley is also a person that can shoot a three-pointer if he's open. They wanted that shot, and he decided otherwise. Humboldt got a hand on it. It should stay MASE basketball, and it does.
I don't think they know that.
They thought it was Humboldt, didn't
out.
they?
Yeah.
6:59 left here in this first half. Good jump. No good. Oh, wow. Blocked by Taylor. Darian, to be exact. we have to be specific on this team. There's a lot of Taylor. Darian now down low. And they're not going to give him that one. Oh, he did.
Wow. That's kind of a shocker.
I know, it kind of felt rushed.
The referee just tapped on his shoulder, so I think it just barely clipped him on the way out for MASE. So that gives it over to Humboldt.
Darian Taylor now has taken 2 charges in this game. Behind the back there for more. Humboldt's got to be careful with their passes. They're making me nervous right with that little bounce pass.
They got to be a little bit more crisp on those.
That's Wedley. Getting it down to Kendrick. Kendrick goes to Moore. Moore drives in. He's got his shot blocked. It should be Humboldt basketball, and it is. There you go. Coming back into the game is Jeffrey Patterson and Tobias Bell. Tyon Campbell coming out, and Elijah Moore checking back out. It's so key, Jonathan, those starters getting that rest, and you don't really feel it too much on the court.
Yeah, and that's what, wow, they're gonna wave that one off. What was the deal with that?
They said he stepped on the line.
Oh, on the inbound? Wow.
Yeah. He should have stepped in earlier.
Well, like you were saying, talking about the starters, needing to get some rest. And, that's whenever you have a deep bench like Humboldt does, and they're able to actually, utilize those other players and not miss a beat, that's what's led them to this point.
Yes.
In the season.
And that's what got them when they went to Murfreesboro last time. They really didn't have the depth.
Right.
This team is positioned to make a run. I'm not going to get out there on the limb and say they're championship, but they should make a run. And that's the 3rd charge of the night on MASE.
Let's see, was that on number 1, I think?
I think it was. He just got fouled. That's the 2nd team foul. No, 3rd team foul.
I'm going to let the clock run down to catch it up right there.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a busy corner up here.
It is.
5:55 left here in this first half. Kendrick Taylor with the basketball almost turns it over. Patterson fakes the 3 and then decides against it. Now he's backing out. Watch out.
Oh, stolen.
Kendrick Taylor has the ball poked away. He missed it. They're going to call the foul on Kendrick. No?
Wow.
Yeah, they are. I think it's on Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick Taylor picking up his first personal. But that is the team first in this quarter. They're playing a pretty clean game so far.
Not too bad. We was talking about the clock here just a second ago. Another production truck fun fact for you in the future. It's going to be cheaper for you to have somebody to run the clock on this screen unless you want to spend $3,000 and have it mapped into the one they have on the sideline.
Oh, my goodness. Do we have a sponsor?
Right? Yeah. The machine and the transmitter for that is $3,000.
Good night, Nelly.
Yes.
Goodwins will make his second, miss his first, and we got a 2-point ball game. Devontae Wedley now gives it to Moore. Coach Butler hollers, get across half court. Got to go. Got it over there. Man. Those passes across the court are making me nervous. There's Cavante. Now he got it to the corner. Patterson fakes it. Now he's going in. Puts it up. No good. Tobias Bell has the ball poked out. That's going to be a foul on Tobias Bell.
So you're saying he was a couple of Mississippis away from not getting it over the line, huh?
It was close. I was getting nervous. It was close. All right, Tobias Bell getting called there for his second personal. That is also the team's second. MASE basketball. It does seem like they're calling those fouls a little more than they did in the regular season. You've got a different referee crew when you get to this level of the game.
There's no telling where these guys come from either.
That's right.
They probably shipped them from about a couple hours away.
I mean, so far tonight, I haven't had a really big problem with the calls they've made, There's been some games this year, I'm like, good grief.
Right.
All right, that's a missed shot, but MASE gets the easy rebound. Now he goes to the basket, puts it up. It's good.
And the unfortunate part, but for both of these teams, is they're making the referees have an easy job tonight because there's a lot of sloppiness on both sides.
Yeah.
And we need to control that.
Wide open number 1, Kendrick Taylor. Uh-oh. Surprised they didn't call Campbell on that. Goes to the basket, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Kendrick Taylor. Kendrick surrounded. The ball gets poked away. Patterson saves it. Now he's rushing to the basket. Has the ball poked out. Mace got it. Kendrick Taylor intercepted. Shot for three. No good. Oh, man. Uh-oh, number 22 going to the basket. That's London, the third. No good.
Looks like he may go to the line, though.
Yep, Campbell picks up his second personal, team third. With a tie ball game, 4:13 remaining in this second quarter. What an evening of basketball we have going on here at the Thomas Ray Boykin Gymnasium on a Monday night. MASE is in town. It's the boys Region 7A, 8A sectional. Again, we thank War Eagle Radio for letting us test drive this equipment tonight. This is what we want to have. He makes the first. Campbell comes out. See you. Elijah Moore, Jeffrey Patterson, Darian Taylor is the one that came in. Kendrick Taylor still in, and Cavante Wedley is in. So MASE with a 1-point lead, hoping to make it two here. Maybe they'll miss it, and they do, and Cavante will come away with that rebound. All right. Uh-oh. Stolen away. Wait a minute. Just called a foul. It's going to be on Humboldt. Fourth team foul. Darian Taylor picks up his first personal. Oh, all right.
You're a little closer there. I had a text message. They can hear me more than they can hear you.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
We'll get you a little closer there on the mic.
Very rarely do I ever have that set. But you know.
Hey, it's all different equipment for you too, buddy.
All right, here we go. Cavante Wedley on defense here. Keep those hands up. Darian Taylor with the block. Now they got it to Kendrick. Kendrick looking, takes the shot. No good. And that's going to be a blocking foul on MASE. Fourth team foul. Let's see who that's on. That's number 5, Alex Gibbs, second personal. This quarter feels like it has drug out. Like
it really has.
Oh, wow. And this is the first.
How you like that sideline camera?
I cool, love that. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Just got to wait for the referee to get out of the way.
Yeah. Appreciate our camera crew tonight. Alex McFarland, Elise Wilkerson working those cameras for us. Shot is up. It's good. So Taylor will make that one. And it's a tie ball game again. It would be an interesting fact, and I have too much going up here to keep up with this too, but how many lead changes? Uh-oh. Timeout for MASE. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. It's a tie ball game in Humboldt with 3:34 remaining in the first half. Welcome back in.
Sorry. I had a 1-minute commercial clicked instead of a 30, so we're learning as we go. Right?
That's all right. Tied up at 15 with 3:35 remaining in the first half. It'll be MASE basketball as their coach took a timeout. Looking. They're just moving that ball around. Good job by Darian Taylor picking up the shooter, and then he's there for the rebound as it's a deep rebound, almost to the three-point line. Go down low to Kendrick. It's up and in. And hear that crowd. Kendrick Taylor now has 6 points on the night as he is your leading scorer for Humboldt on the court. Jaden Champion is also in this game. Watch him closely. Good job by Darian. Throwing it. Good job by, there he is, Jaden Champion, and that ball goes out of bounds. Wow. A lot of things went Humboldt's way on that play. 17-15. Look at that sideline cam. I love that.
That is awesome, isn't it? That is awesome.
We're getting spoiled tonight, folks. Look at that. Look at those fans. Goodness.
There's packed in there. There's plenty of folks out there.
Elijah Moore. Uh-oh, he just traveled. Man. Eli you can't do that. 2:46 remaining here in the first half. It's going to be Lay throwing the ball in. And he's got it over to Goodwins. Memphis playing from behind by 2. Good job by Elijah Moore poking that ball out. That's the kind of defense Humboldt likes to play. Sneak them in. Kendrick Taylor punching it up top. That was very wise. Darian clears that. There we go. There's Jaden Champion for 3. No good. Humboldt can't get the rebound.
It was a good look. Just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, it felt a little rushed, too.
Right.
Yeah. Going down low. Yeah, Humboldt's defense there was almost non-existent. Number 3, Lay marches to the basketball. And it's a tie game at 17. Got it over to Champion. That's his corner. He's got it now to Darian. Darian puts the shot up, no good. Darian now is going to go to the line, shooting 2. That's the 15th foul. That one is getting called on number 1. Goodwins has 2 personal. And that is the team 5th. Darian Taylor is 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. He makes the first. All right, with a 1-point lead, here we go. Can we make it 2? Second shot up. No good. Uh-oh, wide open 3. And that's his second of the night. Number 22, Paris London III.
Sounds like that's one you can't leave open.
Darian trying to get his own rebound. That ball goes out of bounds. It's Humboldt basketball. Wow. Alex had a front row seat to that one. Darian Taylor will be throwing it in. Gets it up top. And it's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Jeffrey Patterson is the one who hit that. It's MASE basketball. Paris Linden III. Here's a thought on that name. You think his parents really like Paris?
Right?
Or generations? Oh, my.
Been there a few times, maybe.
Yeah. That's going to be on Jaden Champion. He picks up his first personal. That's the team 5th. So both teams now in foul trouble here to go this final minute and a half.
And there's something else I forgot to do on the screen that my normal guy knows. You can put the bonus on there, the double bonus.
Lay will make the first. Here comes the second. It's up, and it's no good. Rebound Taylor. Elijah Moore now gives it to Kendrick on the corner. He bounces out, now puts it back up to Jeffrey Patterson. Devontae Wedley doesn't want that basketball for long. He dumps it off to Eli Moore. They're just going to continue to work their offense here as looking for that open shot.
And MASE has kind of, moved into like a 2-3 zone and kind of a 1-1-3, and it's just, I don't know, there's kind of an odd look on the side of the defense of MASE, but it's working so far.
Yeah. Oh, backed him out, knocked down the 3. No, can't go in. That's going to be 0 there with that. That's Fitzgerald. Steps are called against MASE. And Genius checking in. Trey Lay coming out for a moment. I try not to play off all these guys' names, but, man, you got high expectations for that one, don't you?
Right.
Got it over to Darian Taylor. Now it's down low. Kendrick over to Cavante for 3. Ooh, looks good. Nope.
Slightly to the right.
And you had your shortest guy on the team down there trying. Oh, man, Cavante just picked up if he's not the shortest, he's almost the shortest, Eli Moore. But he can jump. But just getting that rebound against that tall player was next to impossible.
And sometimes, that's what the other team is going to want to do is put one of their tallest guys up against, your vertically challenged, I guess, guys. And it just, that's the way they can kind of box you out a little bit. First shot is good at the line for MASE.
All right.
He makes a pair. Yeah.
Oh, man. He's shooting 75% from the free throw line, so learn that lesson. Don't send him back. Choose somebody else. 23-18, 28 seconds remaining here. Wow. Humboldt's going to play the long game. Oh. Got it over to Darian. He just got shoved.
Yes, I was supposed to say, there was at least a couple of reach-ins right there that they should have called the foul, and it's like they waited for a mugging to happen.
Yeah, and that should be shots. So that'll send Darian Taylor to the line. He's kind of had a quiet night on the scoreboard. Only 4 points in the first half. First one's out. Oh, off the front of the rim.
And every one of those foul shots at the line are very important in a game like this.
Oh, yes. He's basically been 1 for 2 every time he goes up there tonight. 23-19, here comes MASE. Oh, stepped around him, and then he puts the shot in and got fouled. Oh, boy. And Coach Abb stands up like, what are you doing, Kendrick?
Right.
Basket's good. And
I'll give you an old Adam Welch saying, the hoop and the harm.
yeah. They're actually saying that was called on Elijah Moore, not Kendrick Taylor. I thought it was Kendrick. Here comes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Humboldt comes out of it. He's looking at the clock. Over to the corner. 3. Oh, it's good. Jeffrey Patterson at the buzzer. 25-22 at halftime, and both teams don't waste any time getting to the locker room. And Jonathan, we're going to take a 1-minute timeout.
I'll tell you what, I got a replay on that last one right there. We'll see if we can pop that up here, and then we'll. Oh no, that was they was already headed out with that one. So let's see if I can find.
That's all right. While you're doing that,
well.
If we can find it, we'll play it.
I don't think I grabbed it. So.
Okay, that's all right. 9:55 left in the halftime break. Looks like the cheerleaders are going to perform. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk about the first half. Humboldt Vikings trail by 3 at halftime. We'll be right back right after this.
Where can you find electrical supplies, conduit, and wiring? Are you in need of plumbing supplies, pipe, and a variety of fittings? What about black iron or galvanized fittings and a variety of HVAC supplies? With 12 locations to serve you and a friendly reputation, BR Supply has what you need to get back to work in no time. Check them out on Facebook or visit shopbr.com for more information, to check out their monthly specials, and to find a location near you. From a general contractor to the general public, BR Supply has got you covered.
It's no wonder that TriStar Auto in Milan is the #1 choice for many West Tennesseans for clean, low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. Yes, you can save thousands of dollars compared to the new stuff. It comes down to trust. It's family. It's TriStar Auto in Milan, where everybody knows your name.
Welcome back in, everybody, as MASE outscored the Vikings in that quarter. Not by a whole lot. Well, I say that. Look here, let's see. I'll do those tallies in just a moment. But leading scorer for the game is actually coming off of the opposing team. MASE has Trey Lay with 7. Paris Linden III has 9. Trey Lay has 7. And then it's a host of Vikings. You got Kendrick Taylor with 6, Jeffrey Patterson with 6. And then I look back over here to Mesa's side. You've got Gibbs, Goodwin's with 3, Fitzgerald with 1. Darian Taylor has 5, and I said he'd been a little quieter on the scoreboard. We're normally used to him being a little more involved in the offense, but you're playing a different style team as well. They come in here from Memphis, and as Coach said before the game, everybody you play at this point is good. And so you just want to get beat at that game. You don't want to feel like you hand it to somebody, you know?
Right.
So I want to say thank you to our sponsors, and also thank you to War Eagle Radio for helping us tonight. Jonathan Cummings setting up this equipment, taking of his time on a Monday night. And we are test driving this equipment. We want to use this next year. Well, it'll actually be this year. It would be fall of this year for football. And you think sideline cam looks good for basketball. It's amazing for football.
Oh, it'll be very, very interesting. And, I told you earlier I went to help Forever Communications and did the one of the Huntington football games, and they had a sideline camera. And it was actually senior night that night. So we were able to, kind of show the senior kind of coming up to them on that sideline camera, and then, dip to the top camera and finish their way out, and he was able to, go pick up the next one. And so it works really good for like senior night and like your homecoming festivities and such. And so it's, well, we appreciate Alex jumping in here tonight. He's done a good job, and he can hear us. So I brought the extra stuff so he could be able to listen in as well. And he's done a good job down there. And,
yes.
And he's getting some training. He might want to come do this full-time in the future,
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he's a good guy.
He's looking at thumbs up down there. So.
Yeah. He loves basketball, and this is his sport. He helps me do football, too, a lot. But, yeah, he loves being involved and has fallen in love with Humboldt High School and just kind of started following these players when they go to college.
Right.
We got a couple of girls that are playing in college ball right now. And I think I saw Tamira Patterson a while ago. She played in Humboldt. And I saw her a while ago. There's another one. She may have already graduated. Reagan Buchanan. She may have already graduated. She played at Jackson State as well.
Right.
So a couple of local kids. Anthony Jones is over at, I think, Lambeth going to school right now. But I don't think he's playing basketball right now. RJ is playing baseball. And looks like RJ may get some looks for Major League. We don't know. So we'll see what happens there. It's exciting.
The possibilities are endless, right?
That's right. That's right. He's having a good college career, and, baseball's just starting up. So
it's getting there.
It is. It is. I'm ready for the warmer weather. This getting cold, warming up. I'm just ready for it to finally get there and stay there now. I enjoy winter. I don't have a problem with winter.
If it's going to be that cold, I've always said it just needs to snow.
Yeah, yeah.
I could go the whole winter time as long as the roads are good.
Yeah,
I could go with a foot of snow on the ground all winter long. I'd be happy with that. So
yeah.
Well, Seth, I tell you what, let's step away. We'll take another 1 minute message. We can come back and we can look at some more of those scores and if you got all those tallied up and squared away.
Yes.
So, and I brought a few of my ads over from the War Eagle side because they're pertinent to the Humboldt area. So we'll step away and thank some of the sponsors that have helped us take care of this tonight.
Melanie and Michael King with King Photography Studios is your local professional photographer for weddings, engagements, maternity, business branding, and newborn photos. In need of family portraits, events, or sports photography? Then look no further than King Photography Studios. Online at kingphotographystudios.com or pick up the phone 731-358-0479. Check them out on Facebook for more information and monthly specials. King Photography Studios, capturing your life one at a time.
Welcome back in. We're just about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Mace is out, taking some shots, doing some drills. Humboldt is still hearing about it in the locker room as they get ready to come out in the second half. And I I was looking at the scoring here, and for Humboldt, again, your leading scorers are tied. Kendrick Taylor and Jeffrey Patterson with 6 apiece. Darian Taylor has 5. Tyon Campbell has 3. Tobias Bell has 2. Leading scorer for Mace, Paris London III at 9. Trey Lay with 7. And then we have Alex Gibbs with 3. Jalen Goodwins with 3. And Carlos Fitzgerald with 1. Now, foul trouble, that's something we need to look at because there was quite a few fouls in the first half. Mace has 5 players with 2 fouls. Kay Ako, Drajan Dixon. No, Dixon does not, I'm sorry. Ty Mitchell, Alex Gibbs, and Trey Lay. Jalen Goodwins has 2 fouls. And then with 1 foul, Carlos Fitzgerald, Paris London III. Then going over to Humboldt, Humboldt only has a few players with 2 fouls. Tobias Bell and Tyon Campbell. Everybody else has 1. Jaden Champion, Cavante Wedley, Keziah Curry, Jeffrey Patterson, Elijah Moore, Darian Taylor, and Kendrick Taylor. So, John, Humboldt has kept it from being one player getting a bunch of fouls. I don't think that really comes back to hurt you as long as you don't fall off the wagon in the second half.
Yeah, you got to be sure you maintain that composure, throughout the second half, like you said, and don't get in any foul trouble. And I don't know about you, but as far as some of those scores, as far as like the Darian Taylor, I think you said he only had like 5 points. That's a shocker to me. I feel like he should have had a lot more. And, he's got to work on regaining that composure because he missed a few at the foul line, at the free throw line. And 2 or 3 of the threes that looked really good from Darian Taylor. And both Darian and Kendrick had some really good looks. It just a little off, which wasn't going down like it needed to.
If those start falling, it's going to be a different ball game. It really is. And that's the thing. Some nights, I've talked to Coach about this, some nights they do. They just fall. And other nights, it's like, you can't buy a basket.
Yeah, very true.
So we got about a minute left till the second half. We're just going to keep it here. We're going to take another.
We can go ahead and take a break, and we'll be rested up and ready to go.
Let's do it. We'll be right back. 25-22, Mace leads at halftime.
Have you heard about the meat shortage? We haven't. Our freezer's full, and Middendorf Farms can help you fill your freezer too, with farm fresh bacon, pork chops, brats, ham, and the best sausage around. If you want to fill your freezer, we offer custom processing of whole and half hog, all of which is sourced from our farm in Humboldt, Tennessee. Ready to order? Visit us at middendorffarms.com. Need help spelling it? We've got you covered.
MIDDENDORF. Put a fork in it.
All right, there you go. They're on the field court, getting ready to start. This is your starting 5 back.
You almost said field.
I did.
Did you know, though, that it's actually called a field goal when they make 2?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, so partially right.
Yeah, it was close.
Keziah Curry back in the game for Humboldt. Jeffrey Patterson, Darian Taylor, Tobias Bell, and Kendrick Taylor. So the starting 5 getting going. There's another one of those ill-advised passes, but it bounces Humboldt's way. As Mace will touch that and knock it out of bounds. This is Darian throwing it in. It is way up top, and that'll be Jeffrey Patterson saving that one there at the corner. Gave it to Kendrick. Kendrick passes it, and
man.
It was just miscommunication.
Pretty much threw that one away.
Yeah, miscommunication between Kendrick Taylor and Keziah Curry.
They wouldn't read the same paragraph.
No. Here we go. This is going to be Goodwins with the basketball for Mace. Working up top on Jeffrey Patterson. Gibbs moves his right back to his left. Now he gives it to Genius. Going down low, trying to play the big game. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. They're going to call that one on Tobias Bell. I couldn't really see from here, so I'm not going to really make a big judgment, but you felt like the kid went up and almost went up and down in the air. But it don't go your way there, and that will send number 23, Ty Mitchell, to the line. He's shooting 2 here, and Mace has been pretty decent from free throw line tonight. The first one goes up and in. All right.
Hey, Alex, if you need to, go ahead and try to move to your left because you've got that cheerleader right away.
Ty Mitchell. Taking his second shot. It's in and out. Tobias Bell comes away with the rebound. Kendrick Taylor gives it to Curry. Curry has the ball poked away, and they just called a foul. This referee crew is not playing. They're calling their share of fouls tonight. I think they called that one on number 1. Goodwin's picking up his 3rd personal. That'll be team first. Jeffrey Patterson gives it to Bell. They're just going to work it around here, trying to clear traffic. Spin move by Patterson. Trying to dish it off. It'll be Viking basketball. Trailing by 4 with 7:02 left in the 3rd. And that ball goes in. It goes back out of bounds. It'll be off of Mace, and it will stay Humboldt ball. Patterson throwing it in this time. Goes up top to Elijah Moore. Moore now gives it to the big man, Bell. Bell gives it to Kendrick. Kendrick bobbles it, then turns around, takes the shot. No good. Mace basketball.
They've got some good looks, but, man, there's a lid on the basket.
Yeah.
Just not having a whole lot of luck with it tonight.
But Lay's going to give it to Goodwins here, and they're just going to keep doing what Humboldt does, looking for that open look. That's what good teams do. And at this point in the season, you're going to see some really good basketball. That shot's up and in. Number 3, Trey Lay.
Kind of caught Humboldt sleeping there a little bit and made his way through the gap.
And just like that, Kendrick Taylor puts his own 2 up and in.
I digress.
28-24. It does feel like on defense there for a little bit, they were just kind of relaxing a little too much.
Yeah. And in a game like this, relaxing is not an option.
Oh, no, not at all. Takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Bell. Bell goes, and he's fouled. Oh, no, that's called on Elijah Moore.
Wow. Don't know that I've seen that one.
He's got 2 personal fouls now. It will be the team's 2nd foul. That's a tough call. You win some, you lose some.
Right. I think Humboldt's kind of in a man-to-man defense, just trying to block anybody they can.
Good job.
It worked.
Park that ball away. Spin move. Patterson coughs up the basketball. Mace now with it, coming back the other direction. Got the open 3, no. They won it. There it is. No good. Kendrick Taylor with the rebound. Patterson sees lane. Puts it up. He's fouled. It'll be the 2nd team foul. That's called on number 1. He's just picked up his 4th personal. He's going to have to play very carefully. For 14 minutes, he cannot pick up. 14 minutes and 1 second, he can't pick up a foul. And that's kind of like their court general. He's the one who normally touches the basketball first. Humboldt throws it away. Here comes Mace. Takes a shot. It's good. That's number 0, Carlos Fitzgerald for 2. Humboldt just got to settle in. He just got fouled. That's the 3rd team foul. That's going to be on number 23. He picks up his third personal, and John, just like that, they're saying he wasn't shooting it, so it's going to be a foul on the floor. But just like that, you've got that other team on their heels here with 3 team fouls.
You may have them on their heels, but you're still down by 6 points.
That's right.
You got to make these baskets go down. You got to make it happen.
Yeah, that's right. Patterson now with it up top. Swings right, goes back to the left, and he takes the 3. It's no good. Man, it just rims in and out. Oh, Humboldt got it back. They want a foul call, but they don't get it. (30-24), 4:27 remaining. Ooh, what a basket. No good. Nothing falling right now for either side. Going to the basket. Darian Taylor puts it up and in. It's good. I think that foul was on Fitzgerald. Yeah, Fitzgerald picks up his second personal. That's the team 4th. Here's the thing. Taylor needs to knock this down. Pull it within 3.
These are very important from here on out.
Yes, they are. Shot is up. It's good. There you go. That's a 3-point ball game with 4:17 remaining in the third. Humboldt's going into that real tight defense. No, they back out of it. Oh, man. Going in. Takes the shot. It's no good. They get their own rebound. Oh, yeah. Tyon Campbell just came down and slapped him. Yeah. Campbell just picked up his third personal. That'll be the team 3rd. Still anybody's game. It's a tight one here. 30-27. Going down low. Ooh, that's got to be a charge. That's the 4th charge.
Wow. Hey, that's good on Humboldt, though, going in there and taking those charges. So now, look at this, Seth. They've got 5 team fouls, so on every defensive foul from here on out, the next 350, Humboldt's going to the line.
And they got to make them. Tyon Campbell with the basketball after taking that charge. He's in trouble. He's got to have some help. Got it over to Taylor. Taylor now goes down low to Elijah Moore, then to Kendrick, and Kendrick puts it up and no good. Wow. Puts it up. It's good.
And that's one of those things right there. The shot didn't go down, but he didn't run away from it. He stayed right there for that rebound.
Second chance opportunities. And MASE is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Vikings trail by 1 in the third quarter, 3:23 remaining. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand.
For over 100 years, the Centennial Bank family has been there when you needed them. Whether starting a new business, buying a new home, or opening a new checking account, your friends at Centennial Bank are there to provide the best banking experience for you. Stop by your local branch or visit their website at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, you see it there on your screen. Coach Ab talking to that team and telling them we're still in this thing. It's 30-29, 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. This fourth quarter is going to be loud. I think we're all going to leave with headaches by the time it's over because it's going to be loud.
It's a very good possibility of that. And I will say this about the Humboldt crowd, especially when they came to West Carroll and actually sat behind me on the scoring table, they were loud. Yes. Absolutely the loudest team. Greenfield probably gave them a run for their money as far as being the loudest team, in both of those tournaments at West Carroll. But Humboldt knows how to definitely bring the crowd.
And while they go out of bounds, Tyon Campbell putting his body on the line, hitting that one out. Stays MASE basketball as they throw it in under their own basket. Got it in. I was concerned. He had Patterson turned there for a minute. He had a lane to the basket, didn't take it. But Patterson is good at adjusting as well. He probably has figured out Patterson's got some speed. Going down low, great job, Kendrick Taylor knocking that one out. So the Humboldt Vikings trailing by 1, playing excellent defense with 2:52 remaining. And we're in that third quarter, but the Humboldt Viking defense is really keeping this team in this right now. Got it in, and now I bragged on the defense, and we had a mess up. But
well, it does seem like the defense has stepped up a little bit. And, you're going to have to because, you're only down by 3 right now, and you can't let them get too many baskets and get too far ahead of you.
Kendrick Taylor for 3. That one felt rushed, but it went in.
Hey, those will help, right?
There it is. All right, so Humboldt now ties that game up. Play good defense. Oh, yeah, they're going to show you the replay of that. Yeah. Good job by Tyon Campbell, knocking it away. Great job. 32-32. 2:12 remaining in this third quarter. And it's a wild pass, and it will go Humboldt's way. Kendrick has the ball poked away. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a Humboldt foul. Elijah Moore picking up his 3rd personal. Should be the team 4th. Well, I threw that in the 4th. We'll figure that out in a minute.
Just lost your pencil.
I seriously did lose it. We'll be okay. All right, 2:04 remaining here. It will be MASE's basketball after that foul. It'll be the 4th team foul on Humboldt. It will be Elijah Moore's 3rd. And MASE with the basketball here. Darian Taylor playing great defense, not allowing the pick. Thank you. Jonathan Gowan to the rescue again.
I got another pin in here if you lose that one.
Oh, yeah, got a steal. And Jeffrey Patterson goes up, and it's no good.
Oh, man. The fans were up and ready for that one.
Oh, look at that. Tyon Campbell got it. Jeffrey Patterson gives it to Cavante. Cavante puts it up. It's good. Cavante Wedley gets his first 2 points of the night, but they are huge points. Puts Humboldt back in the lead, 34-32. Wow. They're wanting a 3-ball, but it's not there. Fitzgerald drives, takes a spin move, takes a shot, no good, and that'll be a rebound for Tyon Campbell. Jeffrey Patterson with the basketball, top of the key. Now he's going to be double-teamed. He's in trouble. Got to have some help. Throws down low. Got it to Kendrick. Kendrick, spin move, takes a shot, no good. Tyon Campbell trying to get to the basket. Can't do it. MASE now on their end of the court, wanting that 3-ball. They got an open look. No good. Darian Taylor now giving the ball to Tyon. Tyon puts it up. It's good. And Tyon Campbell puts it up and in. The sophomore, 5'11" forward with some key points there, and Humboldt extends their lead to 4. 26 seconds remaining, folks. Oh, wow. Here we go. Listen to this crowd chanting defense. Down to 12. Here we go. Number 23 up top. Don't give him the open look. Oh, no. There's another 3 look. No good. Rebound Campbell. Campbell gives it to Darian. Darian, take the shot. He shoots it. No good.
That was close. He's done it plenty of times, right?
He's done it before. That's right. 36-32. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand. 8 minutes of basketball straight ahead.
BR Supply has a variety of all the essentials you need, from electrical and plumbing to HVAC supplies, tubs, showers, filters, wiring, faucets, toilets, water heaters, light bulbs, and so much more. BR Supply has 12 locations, so there's one near you. Trenton, Humboldt, Milan, McKenzie, Paris, Union City, Jackson, Adamsville, Covington, Savannah, Brownsville, and Ripley. BR Supply, built on reputation. Visit shopbr.com for more information.
Welcome in, everybody. 8 minutes of basketball is remaining. This crowd is rocking. Look at that. Great job by Alex McFarland and Elise Wilkerson on our cameras tonight. Appreciate Jonathan Gowan producing here with War Eagle Radio, allowing us to test drive some equipment that we want to be using.
I'm doing the best I can, folks.
That's all right.
I'm not usually doing this. Rick Coleman is the one helping me out for this. He watched us a little bit ago, and he said, "You're doing pretty good for your first shot."
There you go.
Thanks, Rick.
It's always great to hear from the maestro.
Yeah, right. Well, right. I definitely appreciate Rick Coleman coming in, helping us out on the War Eagle Radio Network this year, because he's got this pretty much down pat. This is I do this for football, but basketball I got the play-by-play going.
Humboldt turning the ball over. Jeffrey Patterson with the save, but then gave it right to Mace. Mace wanting a shot. He backs up, takes a three, and it's good. That is Trey Lay for three in the fourth quarter. And it's a one-point ball game. It's about to get crazy in here. Cavante Wedley gives it to Kendrick. It's good. Kendrick Taylor for two. Back to a three-point lead with 7 minutes remaining. Here we go. Moving the ball around. Want that three ball. It's not there. He almost lost the basketball. Yeah. Kendrick Taylor fouled him. I saw that. That's his third personal. It'll be the team first.
Seen that one coming a mile away. Huh?
That's right. That was an obvious. Humboldt has yet to score in the third quarter. No, I'm sorry. They have scored two in this quarter. Fourth quarter, rather. It was Kendrick Taylor picking up the 2 points. That shot is up, and it's good. They're good at the line. Ty Mitchell making his first. He'll be shooting his second here. It's up. It's good. (38-37). Humboldt with the basketball.
Almost had him trapped in the corner there.
Sure did. Kendrick misses the shot. Mace with the basketball, trailing by one. Good job there by Tobias Bell, jumping over to that corner, cutting off the open three. Tobias Bell just picked up his fourth personal foul. He's got to play 6 minutes, 23 seconds with 4 fouls. And I think Tyon going to come in for Tobias. Yeah, Tyon Campbell coming in.
He's looking at his coach like, I don't really know what I did, man.
All right, Mace with the basketball. They're in trouble. Oh, got it. .6:13 remaining. It's going to be Gibbs with it. Now he'll give it to London. Yeah, that was Sebastian Genius for two there.
Just kind of found him a good gap, and off he went.
That's right. And with a 1 point lead, Mace now goes back on defense. Jeffrey Patterson puts it up. No good off the front of the rim. Humboldt coming away with it. Puts it up. It's good. Cavante Wedley for two.
It's a good job by Wedley staying with it and, getting the cleanup there.
That ball was on the floor. Everybody thought they were going to get it. Couldn't get to it. Open three. No. Oh, wow. Got the block. Campbell just wasn't set.
No.
He picked up his fourth.
He kind of tried to slide in there at the last minute and just didn't get set just yet.
Yeah, Tyon Campbell picking up his fourth personal. That'll be the team third foul. That will send Trey Lay to the line shooting 2 foul shots. He's only been there one other time, and he made it. Tyon checks out. They're going to go a little smaller here. Jeffrey Patterson, Cavante Wedley, Darian Taylor, Jeffrey Patterson, and Elijah Moore. So they're going to go a little smaller at that position for a moment. Shot is no good. Rebound. Cavante Wedley. 41-40. Humboldt trailing by 1. Goes to the basket, puts it up. It's good. What a shot by Patterson. And another lead change. Here we go. It's going to be a roller coaster ride to the finish. Buckle up, folks. Goodwin's with the basketball. Now he's going to give it on over to Lay. Great job by the defense, just sticking with their person, not allowing an open man. Well, there's one right there, though. 3 ball, it's good. Can't do that. That's number 5, Alex Gibbs for 3. Kendrick Taylor wanting one of his own. No good. Oh, Cavante Wedley picked up another foul. That'll be his second personal, team 4th.
You think they'll even it up for him here in a minute? I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
Oh, man, that's tough. 4:33 remaining in this one. MASE has the basketball and a 2-point lead. And Humboldt is in a man-to-man again. Time's just a ticking away. Time is MASE's friend. They don't care. There's no shot clock here. Oh, good steal. Cavante Wedley with it. Gives it to Elijah Moore. Moore slowing down. Going to give it to Patterson. Patterson's trying to set up the play. Waves somebody a different direction. Wants that lane cleared. He throws it to the other side. Darian Taylor didn't know that the ball was going to Wedley. Taylor for 3. No good.
It was a good look. Just wouldn't go. Just a little bit too strong.
And that'll be a timeout. We'll take it with them. Vikings trail by 2. 3:38 remaining. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand.
BR Supply has a variety of all the essentials you need, from electrical and plumbing to HVAC supplies, tubs, showers, filters, wiring, faucets, toilets, water heaters, light bulbs, and so much more. BR Supply has 12 locations, so there's one near you. Trenton, Humboldt, Milan, McKenzie, Paris, Union City, Jackson, Adamsville, Covington, Savannah, Brownsville, and Ripley. BR Supply, built on reputation. Visit shopbr.com for more information.
Welcome back here to Humboldt, and 44-42, MASE leads. And so Humboldt's got a little bit of digging to do and make this happen.
That's right. Kendrick Taylor is your leading scorer for Humboldt so far with 15 points in this ball game. It's a big difference between him and your second player. Kendrick Taylor playing defense there, and now it's going to be Eli Moore having to play tight. Humboldt wanted a travel call, and they didn't get it. Jeffrey Patterson working up top. Oh, they're trying to set up that 3 ball. They want to put this game away. Goodwin's now playing with 4 fouls. He's at the top of the key with the basketball. And he's going to give it to number 23, Ty Mitchell. Ty's going to drive to the lane. Then they got a wide open 3. No good. Humboldt gets the rebound. They're going to call the foul. That foul is on number 4, Sebastian Genius. That's only his first personal. That is the team first. But Humboldt has 4 in this quarter. They're going to have to play smart. 2:34 remaining. Down by 2. Got the ball in. Darian Taylor now with the basketball. Got it to Jeffrey Patterson. Spin move. Gets across half court. He's got it to Tobias. Tobias then gives it to Kendrick. Then moves inside. Got the ball in the paint. Now he gave it to Cavante. Shot is up. No good. Tips it. No good. Kendrick Patterson with it. Puts it up. No good. Mace coming away with the basketball. Now he's got a lane. It's Jeffrey Patterson. Shots up. No good. Oh, he got it. Gibbs with 2 points. Cavante gives it to Patterson. Trailing by 4. Throwing it to... Humboldt gets a timeout. We'll take it with them. 46-42, 1:53 remaining. You're watching Viking basketball on Viking News on Demand. .53 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Humboldt Vikings are down by 4. It will be Wegley throwing the ball in for Humboldt. He gets it to Patterson. Wastes no time getting across half court. Bell with the ball at the top. Gave it to Wedley, up top to Kendrick. Gonna keep spinning that ball around the top. Spin move by Darian. Throws it. It's taken away by Mace. That turnover is going to hurt. I think Darian just picked up a foul. Yeah, Darian Taylor picks up his 3rd personal. That's the team 5th.
Wow. So now you got Mace going to the line for the rest of this ball game, and Humboldt better get with it, or
it's over.
Their season is done.
That's right. A lot on the line here for a lot of seniors in this game tonight. Humboldt's got to turn this around and fast. 46-42, 1:26 remaining. Shot up and in. Goodwins. He is now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. You lose this game, and you will go back and look at how many free throws you missed, I believe, because we have missed quite a few. Second one's up. It's good.
I say free throws and some of the three-pointers and stuff that they've had a chance. So now it's probably going to come down to some three-pointers. You better make them.
Yes, or get the foul. That's Kendrick Taylor for 2.
Or get the steal and keep doing that.
That's number 4. Oh, Darian Taylor with the block. Did you catch that one?
I think there's a possibility we did.
Oh,
Let's take a look at it and see. We sure did. There you go. Very nice.
Wow. Oh, listen at him getting loud. 1 minute remaining. And there's a foul. They're going to the line shooting. Taylor just picked up his 3rd personal.
You gotta work on those. That's not going to let you come back and win this ball game if you keep fouling and send them to the line. Well,
he missed that one.
Missed that one. So
yeah,
maybe we should talk more about it. He'll miss it.
1 minute on the dot left in this game. Shot is up and that one's in. Humboldt quickly trying it. Got a 3 ball for Cavante Wedley. It's good. Timeout Humboldt. Let's take it with them. We trail by 1. Humboldt here at Thomas Ray Boykin Gymnasium on Viking News On Demand. We'll be right back. Welcome back in. 51 seconds remaining, and you cannot rush the court. If you rush the court, you're going to cost the school money, and they're going to bring you to the office, and you're going to pay it. So you can't rush the court.
So let's hopefully they don't do that.
I hope not.
Well, you've got a few officials and some cops and stuff down there. So
yes.
Hopefully they got that under control.
Yeah, they
might want to
it.
remind them of that on the loudspeaker too.
That's the truth. They have mentioned it because they were walking down through there talking about it. And they're even reminding the cheerleaders, stay off the court. Wow.
Well, I will say the cheerleaders did come out on the court when they were the other end a little bit ago, and I was like, oh, be careful.
Yeah, that's free money. You don't want to do that.
All right.
Uh-oh, Humboldt on defense. It's on the floor. Humboldt, 2 points. Kendrick Taylor for 2. We got a tie ball game. Listen how loud it is. Humboldt playing defense, just don't foul. It's a tie game. 30 seconds. Hey, stop jumping. Coach Ab trying to get his players to do something different.
We got people standing up in front of our cameras and stuff too, so we're doing the best we can, folks.
Here we go. Listen to it. It's down to 10 seconds. Mace wants the final shot. Do we get extra play? Timeout, Mace. Well, John, I think we probably want to take this one with them.
You know, let's keep it here.
Let's keep it. Let's let them hear the crowd.
Tied at 49 with 7 seconds left in this ball game, and I just let the clock go all the way
It's
down.
All right. It's all right.
Let me put that back on there.
We're just trying to protect the equipment. We're standing up telling people quit jumping.
Oh, yeah. We was trying to – and it's going to be tough kind of seeing over some of these folks, so it's going to be a little bit of interesting. But, man, Humboldt's got to get a stop right here. They need to get this ball back.
Yes.
And, you know, either hold it, let's go to overtime, or get it down the court and, you know, try to make a basket, because you cannot let Mace have that final shot.
Humboldt, Jeremy Bonner was going out asking the refs, where's the ball coming in at? It will come in just to the left of the Mace sideline. So they're going to throw it in from that side where they called that timeout. So, you know, that also, I mean, I don't know that really plays in their favor, to be honest. I think that's kind of in Humboldt's favor. You're farther away from the goal.
Yeah, true. Because if you're down there where your athletic director is standing, that's going to be bad news.
Yes.
Right now you've got an opportunity to kind of block this and kind of maybe do a little bit of quick reset and get it down the court if you can. I don't know. It's it's going to be a tough one.
If they make a basket, it's going to be tough. I mean, wow.
There's going to have to be a quick Abernathy timeout, I can tell you that.
Yes. All right, trying to get the ball in. Patterson jumping around like his pants are on fire, throwing it down low. He's got a shot. It's no good. Humboldt gets the rebound. They got it to Patterson. Takes the shot. No good. It's up. It's in!
Wow.
You got the replay?
I'm going to grab it right quick. I think we might have it.
Oh, no. They just rushed the court.
That's not good. Let's look at this replay right here and see if we got it. Down at the last minute. The first shot wouldn't go off.
Second shot was good.
That was beautiful.
Who was that, Kendrick?
I think it was. What a ball game that we see. Let's see if we can see from the sideline camera if we got a good replay out of it from that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, that is beautiful right there. Absolutely beautiful. And, you know, that was one of those situations that one of the first things that I thought about, are they going to count it? Because, you know, it was right there at the buzzer. I mean, it was very, very close. So
they have reviewed it. They've added the points to the scoreboard. Jonathan, just like that, it's a ball game.
Guess what?
What?
Humboldt is going to Murfreesboro.
Isn't that something?
That is
and
awesome.
We captured the moment right here because of you guys. Thank you so much to War Eagle Radio for making this possible. There were people that couldn't be here in person tonight, but you're seeing this because this is history in the making. They're going back to Murfreesboro. All right, I see Dr. Epperson telling them to go back to the bleachers.
Well, you know what? I mean, you're going to Murfreesboro for the first time in a couple of years, and going in with these type of accolades as district and region champions, pay the fine. It is what it is.
That's right.
You know, I don't know how much the fine is, but yeah, maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not too much.
As long as nobody got suspended, and I don't see that.
Right.
I don't see any players getting involved.
Yeah, I don't see any fights or anything like
no,
that. So,
it has been all in good fun.
Yeah.
They're reminding folks, though, you can't do that. They're telling them now, get off the court. So Humboldt makes it back to Murfreesboro, 51-49. And Kendrick Taylor is I would say your MVP. He's your player of the game tonight with that.
He's got to be because, I mean, you know, getting in there, and that was one of those never give up opportunities and never give up shots right there. I mean, it was it was iffy, and it finally, you know, was able to go down. So, and I'm glad we was able to capture that replay and stuff. And congratulations to Coach Abernathy and all of the guys on this team. It's and another thing, you're representing the District 13A, you know?
Yes.
This was kind of one of the reasons that I wanted to come kind of help you out with this and as a representation of District 13A and our little, you know, close-knit group here in like Gibson and Carroll County. So it's this has been fun. They're going to enjoy this one.
Yes, sir. 17-15, Mace outscored us in that final quarter.
Wow.
But we held on to win there in the finals, literally millisecond. I mean, he just tips it in. All right, they're giving a 1,000-point basketball. They're celebrating. I think there's actually maybe a couple. All right, let's see who it is. I think it's Kendrick Taylor. I think that's who it is. And what a night for him to get his 1,000th point.
They're still searching for that 1,000-point basketball. I think they put it in the locker room somewhere, and they've got to go find it.
Here it comes. Oh, no. Here we go.
So he just made that announcement of headed to Murfreesboro. And as you can see, the crowd, they are absolutely through the roof on this. So they're excited. They're still searching for that 1,000-point basketball, I believe.
Yeah, they're looking for it. I think it's going to be Kendrick Taylor. Yeah, I think it's going to be Kendrick Taylor. But we're waiting. Have they got it? Nope. They're just giving him a hug. It's going to be Kendrick Taylor when they get it.
They're just going to hug it up, right? I think your athletic director is going to make a phone call and be like, find me the basketball, right?
Yeah. You know, we're used to seeing the phone call in baseball. It's usually to bring in the relief.
Right.
This was to bring in the 1,000-point ball. So.
Oh, I believe they've got it.
There it is. I'm looking. Here we go. Coach Abernathy standing there ready to make the presentation. And Dr. Epperson. There it is. Abernathy has the ball in his hand. Daring. Oh, number 2. Okay. There it is. Kendrick Taylor getting that ceremonial 1,000-point ball, and listen to the crowd go wild.
That's awesome.
Just nothing like it. And Dr. Epperson and former football coach Teddy Pettigrew holding that banner, but he's still got a lot of family here. His wife His wife still teaches here. Look at there. Look at that smile on his face. And there is Greg Lennon, who actually has seen that boy play ball since City League. All right. There one. All right, yeah, they're trying to get a picture of everything in the middle of the court. This is an exciting night. I mean,
trying to get everybody else cleared out so they can get a picture.
Everybody's excited, man. I'm telling you. So Kendrick Taylor, the one who just got the 1,000-point ball, he led the team tonight with 21 points. Coming in close second, actually not really a close second, coming in tied for second. Darian Taylor and Jeffrey Patterson with 8 points. Cavante Wedley had 7. Tyon Campbell had 5. Tobias Bell had 2. Humboldt Vikings score 15 points in the fourth quarter. Even though they were outscored 17-15, they hold on, and they win this Substate game here in Humboldt, Tennessee by 2 points, 51-49. And the famous 15-minute clock has started, and what that means is when that gets to 0, they start blinking the lights.
Hopefully they leave them on long enough so we can dismantle all this stuff up here.
We got a lot to take out of here, that's for sure.
Nah, forget the clock. Let them enjoy this.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy.
Oh, Lord, he's wanting me to. Hey, go take the picture.
We got one coming.
Hey, she don't have the camera.
She's got her phone. She's got her cell phone.
Okay.
She can go with the cell phone.
Come get the camera. Take it from up here. Here we go. She's got a long lens on that camera. We weren't expecting that.
That's good.
Zoom out. There you go. Take that picture. Look at that. All right. There we go. What did he say?
Something about 20 pizzas from Domino's.
That's hilarious. Man, they're having a lot of fun tonight. I mean, goodness gracious. I'm glad you got to experience this. You know,
and this is fun, yeah.
Humboldt basketball, and you know, this is the glory. You know, you get to feel these moments, and it's wonderful as a community. You see them really come together, supporting these kids, and a lot of them play multiple sports. Some of them play baseball. Baseball has started, but they haven't been able to join their teammates yet as this basketball team keeps making a run.
Hey, and that's a good thing, though, because they're able to still play some basketball. So probably their baseball coach is like, man, I'm ready for them to join the team, but heck with it.
That's right.
Let's play some basketball, right?
Well, I mean, that's the thing when you coach in a 1A school, you have to learn how to share athletes.
You really do.
All right. They're celebrating still. We want to say a great big thank you to all of our sponsors. And I want to give a shout out to Chance Baskerville with the Viking Booster Club. He was particularly interested in seeing this tonight. And they were instrumental in us getting the original equipment that we purchased back in 2016. So that equipment lasted a good few years there. We got it in 2016, and he is interested in, helping me. I'm sure we'll raise the money because everybody's going to love this Cadillac setup that we've had tonight. I mean, this has been a lot of fun.
The worst part about this setup tonight is the operational person right here, because it's been a little bit interesting because I've learned a few things as I've went here, so I'm not used to doing this side of the situation, but glad we could come in here and kind of show this off a little bit and get the sideline cameras going. So I've learned a little bit on this, and I'll be able to use that when we get to football. So that's my goal, is to have a sideline camera on the football field as well. So
yeah,
hopefully we can stick around long enough. If they'll ever climb the ladder over there, they've got a ladder set up, ready to go, ready to cut the nets down.
Let's do it. They have not done that since 2019.
Wow.
Here in the Thomas Ray Boyka Gymnasium, and I don't think it was named that just yet.
Really?
That was just recently named that in the last few years. He's counting them down.
They better get those pictures. At least he's trying to keep it uniform, right?
That's right. Look at there. All right.
How many seniors do you have on this team?
Let's look at this.
I know for those guys this is pretty awesome, and they've got to soak this in. 7 seniors.
Kendrick Taylor, Elijah Moore, Jeffrey Patterson, Keziah Curry, Cavante Wedley, Jaden Coleman, and Tobias Bell. Uh-oh, he just got the announcement they can come in late to school tomorrow.
You know, do you think they'll even come in at all?
We'll change the lens. He's made the announcement.
They got to be here at 8:30. Is that what he said?
Oh, wow.
So that's their late time. They can sleep in an hour.
Okay, he said by 10
o'clock.
Oh,
by 10. Okay, that's too funny.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. They were
funny.
playing with those kids. That's awesome. I just got a text from a former quarterback of the Humboldt Vikings, Ted Martin. He was part of the 96 championship team, I believe it was.
Right.
And he said that was crazy.
It was definitely crazy, but 51-49 final, and, I mean, an absolute pretty much buzzer beater.
Yes.
And it was, man, that's those things are fun to watch like that, you know?
They are.
Those are really fun to watch.
I'm sure our blood pressure is really high at this point.
That's right. Let's not check that. Maybe they'll get to cutting the nets down here in just a minute, and we can kind of celebrate with them. And you know, we'll stick around for a little bit longer so they can, so the folks on the YouTube side can enjoy this as well. So they'll have several of the team go up there and cut a piece down, and they'll be able to keep that, stick it in their pocket for a long time to come.
You know, and I need that highlight reel. We want to release that highlight reel very soon.
I've got them. I'll try to get all those gathered up and send them to you in the next day or so, and we'll because I've got them all saved in there. So hopefully they will. And yeah, that was a definite highlight reel right there. Let's see if we can. Tell you what, let's pull that back up there again. We're going to show that.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. As they get ready to cut the net, we'll show you some highlights here. Look at that.
And that was one of the things that it was crazy because it looked blurry there at the end, but that was everybody jumping up and down here on the grandstands. Let's take a look at it from Alex's point of view right there. He was right underneath the basket, and absolute pandemonium. And as you can see, the dejection right there from MASE as well. But you know, congratulations to Humboldt. They have they done an excellent job tonight. And it was like, you know, it seemed like in the first half there was a little bit of sloppiness on both sides, to be honest with you. But you know, they was able to come back and really kind of maintain and you know, do a better job of it in the end. So like I said, congratulations to Humboldt that they was able to kind of come back and get this victory right here.
14-11. We outscored them in the first quarter. They outscored us 14-8 and led 25-22 at halftime.
Wow.
The third quarter, we outscored them 14-7. That's your ball game. 36-32 was our lead. And then we win by 2 as they outscored us by 2, 17-15. Isn't that something? I mean, that is just crazy. They are getting ready to cut down the net. And Alex is getting in position to show you that. And that'll be some more footage that we will pull and use in some promos for heading to Murfreesboro. I've got an email to send tomorrow. I got to make sure Mr. Gillespie knows we're headed to Murfreesboro.
Right.
So I can get there. But now we won't be able to stream.
No.
Can't stream in Murfreesboro.
Now, one of the things you can do is if you've done more than 50% of the things, you can actually still do it on YouTube. You just can't show the game, so it'll just be like audio only. You'll have to really hone in on your play-by-play and paint that picture if you can do it that way. So that's one of those things that you may have to look into, see if you can kind of hook up to a computer or something and and just do an audio only type thing. I know a few years ago when we went, I think about 3 years ago when West Carroll went, I was able to take the camera and just put it on the scoreboard. So they watched the scoreboard the entire night, and then we did the play-by-play. So there's some options.
Yeah, I'm glad they make that available. So that's very nice. Now, they said we made their heart stop at home because our timer was off because they said it hit 0 long before. I was like,
I know it. You can blame that one on me, folks, because that's one of the things that would be nice if we could, link it up to the actual scoreboard, that they click down there. But
that's $3,000.
Yes, it's a lot of money that you have to shell out to get that. But
that might be a year 2 purchase.
3, 4, 5, year 5, whatever. So, but it's. I will say thank you to Rick, my guy that does this. He's been doing pretty dang good as far as, being able to click the clock. Of course, there for that last few seconds, I was kind of a fan too. I was up, standing up, trying to watch and see what's happening. So I thought I probably said heck with the clock there for just a minute. So
sure, no, that's all right.
But it's fun doing this stuff, but it's definitely it's kind of a twofold with this Huddle production truck. It's like it's foolproof and it's a lot easier to use, but there's a lot to it that you've got to keep up with.
Yes. It's not foolproof as far as just sit down and run it.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to the goal.
There we go. Now they're finally headed that way.
Yeah, they're going to the goal to cut the nets.
Going to have to round everybody up.
Yeah, they're all over the gym.
Hugging families and just soaking in the moment. And I'm glad they're there to be able to kind of soak in that moment and stuff. So let me see if I can get this this other camera right here. I think our camera operator, she is trying to soak it in as well. She took off on us there a little bit. So
if you're just joining us, you missed a game. You missed a game and a half. We win 51-49. Buzzer beater, tipping it in.
We're going to try to zoom in on the cutting of the net here in just a minute. So she's back.
All right.
The daughter's back over here. So
there we go.
We'll kind of splice it between hers and Alex down there, because Alex is right there front and center, ready to get this net cutting ceremony going on if they can find them all and get them all rounded up. Everybody's still hugging the family.
That's right.
And they're going to let the seniors go first, so that's a good deal right there.
Cavante Wedley did not waste any time. He got to the line. And I also see Jaden Coleman down there with him.
And we'll get, as they get there, we'll get her to zoom in just a little bit more on this net cutting ceremony, and then we'll cut to Alex a couple times there. So Alex has kind of got to battle the administration and such down there. So.
We think it's hot up here. I guarantee you it's hot down there now.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Look at that. Here he goes. This is Cavante Wedley taking a cut. Look at that.
All right.
Oh, they're wanting a picture. There it is. And next is Elijah Moore. There it is, yeah. Elijah Moore there getting with that cut. It's going to be Keziah Curry coming up next year. And these are moments they will remember for a lifetime, John.
They will definitely remember this for a long time, especially when they look at that piece of net. I'm sure they'll probably get it set up in some type of a shadow box, and they will be able to remember that setting up on their mantle for years to come.
This is number 31, Jaden Coleman. He's also a senior, letting all the seniors go first. Adrian Ingram letting them know where to cut. I'm looking. I think this is Jeffrey Patterson going next. Yeah, Jeffrey Patterson. Special season here for these seniors as they've won the district, won the region, and won a Substate game at home to go to Murfreesboro. Coming up next, this is a manager. Ontavia Davis. He's a senior. He's been a manager with this team for as long as I can remember. He may have done it all 4 years of high school. That's neat. They're allowing him to participate with the seniors in this ceremony. Here it is, your MVP player of the game, number 1, Kendrick Taylor, who is also a senior. And that's a good young man right there. He's, I think he's the junior Rotary member in town as well. There's a senior manager here as well. I'm sorry I missed the name on that one, folks. Here's senior Tobias Bell. That's awesome.
You're going to get him a big chunk out of that one.
He's going to go fishing with that one.
Right?
They did stop that clock, by the way.
That's good. That's good. Hey, let them soak it in. Let
That's
them soak
right.
in the moment. Hey, you got to can't rush everybody out here just yet.
Not tonight. No. All right, here comes juniors. This is Jacavius Graves. All right, we have a junior manager. David Jeter. And he plays baseball, too.
What a name.
Yeah.
To play baseball.
He plays baseball.
I mean, if that's the last name, you have to play baseball.
I know it.
You have to. It's like a requirement.
Yeah. If his name was Derek, he would have a whole lot of stuff to live up to, wouldn't he?
Right?
That's the junior Kavian Taylor, who his season ended early with a shoulder injury.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was a senior, but he's just a junior, so at least he does have another season.
Yeah. Maybe he'll get everything squared away and repaired and be back out there next year.
Looks good. He's already got the sling off, and so looks like he's healing up nicely. Here's become the fan favorite right here. I'm telling you, everybody loves how this young man has grown. I know you mentioned it earlier. He's just so respectful in the hallway. I'm here probably at least 1 or 2 days a week. And if you see him in the hallway, it's always, yes, sir, very respectful. And Darian cutting down his portion of this net.
And that's very good to hear as well because, you know, like I said, there's been times in the past it was, you know, there was some things that Darian probably could have done acted or said better.
Yeah.
But the maturity level and the growth in that young man is very impressive.
That's great. Here's number 44, Tyon Campbell. Tyon Campbell, he plays football. I don't know. Does he play baseball? I think he plays baseball as well. I think he's a 3-sport athlete. And anything he puts his mind to, he's pretty good at it. I'll just put it that way.
Slightly nervous about the ladder, though.
It did look like it. Number 33, Tylen Richmond, going to be taking his turn here.
They're going to have to start working on the bottom of the net just a little bit to have enough for the coach to jump up there here in just a minute and take the final piece down.
Yeah, I want to see that. This is one thing. Coach Abernathy, he's won regions, he's won districts, he's won Coach of the Year in the area twice back-to-back here now. First time back-to-back. But he's not got the gold ball in Tennessee yet. And that's one of the things we have talked about, Jonathan, is he really wants that gold ball. That's number 32.
3 games away.
I know it.
3 games away is all he's got. And I believe that Humboldt can do it, but I'm gonna be candid and I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to play better than they did tonight.
They are. There were some moments tonight that really let MASE back in this thing.
And there's been times that I've said that on our own broadcast. I'm going to call a spade a spade. They're going to have to control the turnovers. They're going to have to make those free throws, and they're going to have to perform just a little bit better than what they did tonight, or they're going to be out early. So let's hope that don't happen for Humboldt.
They were 6 for 12 from the free throw line.
Wow.
That's 50%. That don't win you ball games. Coach Abernathy says he wants you to be at 70 to 80% from the free throw line.
And that's where you need to be. That is where you need to be at all times.
Looky there.
She's excited.
All right, they want Dr. Epperson next.
They're trying to search them out wherever they're located. They're still kind of all spread around the gym, I think.
Oh, this is the scorekeeper.
Oh, okay.
No. This is Miss Bonner. She is the assistant principal. I thought that was the scorekeeper there for a minute. But
that's good that they're letting each one of those have an opportunity because, that's some of the folks that are behind the scenes and do a lot for this team throughout the regular week and on game nights.
Yeah, Miss Bonner, that is Coach Jeremy Bonner's wife. She's also the assistant principal here in Humboldt. And now Coach Harwell, who is the principal for Humboldt Junior Senior High School. Going to get another chance here to take I don't think this is his first one. He's come from Haywood over to Humboldt.
So he's done this before.
I was going to say, I would think so. Haywood's had a real rich history of basketball. I would be surprised if he hasn't.
You got to get it on, Mr. Harwell. Somebody got to get it on.
I think they need Coach Abernathy. They need to ease him up there. Help him up there and let him get the last piece.
Yeah. All right, they want Harwell to get one actually off. He just kind of cut a piece loose. But are they going to cut it all the way down? They don't want Abernathy on that ladder.
He's probably said, I don't want to go up that ladder. I'm sure they'll head right over there and give it to Coach Abernathy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that piece of net right there and along with that basketball will probably be in a nice little frame out front in the next few days. And so are they going to go cut the other one down too? They're taking the ladder down that way, looks like. I think we are. Well, we'll see if we can get Alex is headed that way. This may be the one for the rest of the coaches, and this may be where they send Coach Abernathy. Help him up there. How old is Coach Abernathy?
I'm scared to take a guess, but he's getting on up there in years, and his passion for the game has not went anywhere. I mean, when you talk to him, he loves the game of basketball. He loves the city of Humboldt. He loves the fans. He does get a little tickled at times because fans can say things.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got all this years of experience, and he just has to grin and listen and know that they sometimes don't have a clue about what they're talking about. He's told me that on numerous occasions. He's probably heard me say a thing or two and be like, Seth, no.
Like, come on. Come on.
Oh, my goodness. All right, this is Coach Trey Brown. I think Adrian Ingram just took his. That's the newest addition to this coaching staff. I mean, there's still quite a few people here. Coach Jeremy Vonner, he's also the junior high boys coach. But he's the strength and conditioning coach for junior and senior high as well. He pastors a church in town. Coach Jeremy Vonner.
Y'all definitely have a big coaching staff, and they've all got in there and done their part, and led this team to this far. And like I said, 3 more.
That's right. Marcus Butler is the assistant head coach here for the boys. And, it's a testament to Coach Ab in this program that you don't see a lot of turnover in this coaching staff.
Right.
They're very loyal. We've only had 2 to leave the program. 1 stayed local. It was Coach Lambert went to a job. I want to say it was at Haywood.
All right. Here's the moment we've been waiting for right here.
Coach Abernathy.
They're going to help him up there. Make sure he's stable and let him cut down the final piece.
Look at there. There's the first. There it is. Look at that.
There you go.
That's the picture right there. He's a happy man, and he ought to be. You got every right to be happy on a night like tonight. These kids fought like cats and dogs at the end of that game, Missed the first shot, tapped the second one in. I mean, goodness gracious. Just no quit. And like you said, to win a game like this against MASE and to have areas of improvement, that says a lot about the team as well, that they were able to overcome those things. So, there you go. 51-49. Jonathan, I appreciate you coming in, man. This has been great.
This has been fun. I appreciate you letting me come kind of show off the production truck. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And, look forward to working with you in the future because I know we're gonna try to work together on some of the ads and some of the commercials and stuff and get you pointed in the right direction and, be sure that y'all are taken care of as well. And so, in the same aspect, I want to try to look forward to reaching out to a couple of other smaller area schools.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can get this going because, I own the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, and we could branch out to other schools, sure. And we can all use the same production truck and all use the same accounts and stuff. So I've got unlimited broadcasts, so that'll save some folks some money.
Yes,
get it done that way. So we know some of the other area small schools and such that want to kind of upgrade their broadcast and hopefully have some young kids that will step up and kind of do some of the stuff. We'll make it happen.
And we have talked about starting a broadcasting class here, and this being something that they do. And, we have obviously experienced people doing the color commentary like we're doing tonight, but you put a young person on that computer, and they'll run circles around me and you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
they do a better job than what I can, I'm sure.
Oh, no. We appreciate your help tonight. Thank you to War Eagle Radio, and appreciate them letting us test drive this equipment tonight. If you want to be a sponsor and help us purchase this equipment, email us, VikingNewsOD@gmail.com. That's VikingNewsOD@gmail.com. From the Thomas Ray Boykin Gymnasium, I'm Seth Wilkerson. He's Jonathan Gowan. Thank you, folks. God bless, and good night.